Ladies and gentlemen, lend me your ears and your eyes. Diva Divine Light, live from Brooklyn, New York.
No delaying for what you saying, yo. Silly with my 9 milli with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club, I be wild in the studio. You don't wanna violate, nigga, really and truly, yo. My main thug, nigga named Julio, he moody, yo. I'm a nigga that'll slap me with the tulio. Bitch, nigga scared to death, act fruity, yo. Fuck that, nigga shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way you shake it, make me wanna get all in the booty, yo. With no delaying for what you saying, yo.
Diva Divine Light.
Really my heart to me. That's what you got for me. Good more than years with my eyes to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you really my heart to me. That's what you got for me. Good more than years with my eyes to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you.
You're watching Diva, the Divine Light. A fun-loving, caring, passionate person who talks about sex, celebrity, and real-life issues, and even abuse. So hit that like button and make sure you share the show.
Really my heart to me. That's what you got for me. Good more than years with my eyes to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you really my heart to me. That's what you got for me. Good more than years with my eyes to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you really my heart to me. That's what you got for me. Good more than years with my eyes to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you really my heart to me. That's what you got for me. Good more than years with my eyes to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you.
Here comes the pitch, and it comes in wide. On the combo.
Ladies and gentlemen, lend me your ears and your eyes.
Hello. Yo. Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. Shut up, David, before I knock you out. My husband's being a pain in my butt, guys. Please don't pay attention to the background. Thank you. What's up, y'all? Hey, Cash. Say what's up to everybody, my love.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Can everybody hear us? Microphone check. Give us a thumbs up. Make sure our sound is good. David,
He's talking about I hear you.
Yo, Cash, you gonna punch him in the eye. Say, David, leave me alone.
I'm not in that.
Yo, has he not been bothering me all day? Oh, yes.
Bored. Ain't nothing fucking do.
You heard him? He's bored because he can't nothing to do. Look at Kayla's like, David. They all like, hey, David.
How you doing? We having fun today.
Well, guys, originally this live.
I cannot.
Yo, we gonna beat him up, Cash.
Oh shit, my ribs hurt.
His ribs hurt.
Oh man.
All right. See how he messing me up, guys? We all need to give David a pow pow. Let's say David, pow pow, David. All right, so we got thumbs up so everybody can hear us.
Special live.
This is a special live because David's gonna be heckling me in the background. You see? He's gonna be heckling me in the background, guys.
You heard?
Well, I'm trying to be professional, pero es que David's not gonna let me be professional.
That's all right.
Today.
Oh, not today.
So let me
All
say this. Oh, well, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that originally Cash is with me because she had something to say, and but we're going to do a two-part thing. So I'm going to read a document that came out today, and it's a bullshit document. Yeah, no, it came out by Ms. Bonjean and the defense. And for me, I see that this is going to be denied. Yeah, we're going to start the segment off with me reading this motion first. And Cash is going to hang out with us. And then afterwards, she will say what she has to say, okay? Cash, you had something to say real quick though?
No, that's what I was gonna say. That originally I was here for another purpose because the reading part, like that has nothing to do with me, but I'm still gonna be here.
Right. The reading part has nothing to do with her. There's nothing to do with her. She's hanging out because out of nowhere this motion came out. So I told her, hey, Cash, listen, this is a quick emergency. So if you don't mind, if we can like make this a 2-part thing, you know? So, and she, didn't mind. So she's here hanging out with us in the moment. And we can actually get some of her opinion, throughout this reading as well. That would be nice. Okay, guys. So, all right. Let me share with you my screen. Okay. So, we can see what this bullshit is, because this is what I call it, bullshit. Okay. So, as y'all all know, I will not see the chat. So, guys, for those that are my mods in the chat, please do me a favor, hold it down. Okay. And right now and today, I'm not going for any bullshit. So if you're going to come into this chat here and you think you're going to come with some slick ass comments and be disrespectful, it's not happening today. You will be blocked. There is no timeouts. It's blockity block all day. Okay.
Wait. Can that stand only for the reading? Because when I'm speaking, I want all the smoke. So
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't mind.
All right, then. All right, sis. I got you. Yo, Cash is holding it down on her own over here. Okay. So then, mods, while I'm reading this document, anybody comes in with the bullshit, block them. When we're dealing with Cash and her portion and what she's got to do with that part of the segment, she wants all the smoke. Let them say whatever the fuck they got to say because she wants the smoke. And that's just what it is. And we got her back. Okay. All right. So let's just let that be known from jump. Okay. So now, as y'all can see on the screen, this came out today. And it is from the Northern District of Illinois. And it is Bonjean's motion. And it's titled Defendant Kelly's Motion to Compel Production of Investigative Materials Developed in Connection with DOJ OIG Investigation of BOP Officer and Request for Disclosure of Whether Government Cooperator Larry McGee received leniency in his own case in exchange for assistance he provided in the prosecutions of defendant. Now comes Robert Sylvester Kelly, defendant by and through his counsel, Jennifer Bojo, respectfully moves this court for an order compelling the United States Attorney's Office to produce materials prepared in connection with the government's alleged investigation into the Bureau of Prisons. Officers who accessed the and stole defendants' confidential prison records and communications that were subsequently shared / sold to a YouTube blogger who provided / sold that material to a government cooperator by the name of Larry McGee. Why is Tasha K's name not in here? You see how Bone Jean's trying to play some games over here? She's being a funny ass style. You know what? So,
Kelly touched me.
no.
Yo.
David's fucked up. I know. So,
Touch me.
communications that were shared or sold to a YouTube blogger who sold or provided that material to a government cooperator by the name of Larry McGee, who then used the information to assist the government in the prosecution of defendant in exchange for leniency in his own pending case. Yo, this is such full of shit. I can't. This is not going anywhere. You know why? Because he didn't do anything. Okay? The only thing he did was he did speak to the prosecutors, but it wasn't because of the fact that Tasha K was sending him information. He was sending the prosecutors information of harassment to the girls. That's what he did. Ain't nobody sold him nothing. He didn't buy nothing from nobody. Where's the fucking proof of that? Let's see receipts of the payments. How about that? Bon Jean, can you produce that? If you could produce that, then maybe you can put this motion in here. But until I see some receipts that Tasha K and Larry McGee made exchange of money or some type of communication about information, this shit is a piece of shit, puro mierda. And the government is going to look at this, they're going to rip it up, and they're going to go, girl, this ain't got nothing to do with R. Kelly sticking his dick in little girls. Sorry, try again. So let's continue. In light of the foregoing, defendant is entitled to all information and documents developed in the investigation of the BOP officer who committed federal crimes for the purpose of obtaining private and privileged information about defendant to influence witness testimony. Okay, first of all, you need to take this up with Tasha K and that BOP officer who retired, who sold her information or just exchanged information with her. That's who you need to talk to. Larry McGee has nothing to do with this. You're listening to Sharon Winbush and her stupid ass. She acting like she's a motherfucking Blue Clue motherfucking detective. Bitch, sit the fuck down, because you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You coming out with shit from the fucking bellows of your pussy. Get the fuck out of here. Leave Larry the fuck alone. You fucking nutritious bullshit ass bitch is what you is. Fuck out of here. Why don't you go help your boy and send him money? Because you made of money, right? Why don't you go get Tom Mesereau for your man? Huh? Are you hiding a child from R. Kelly that you're so gung-ho for him? Huh? Weren't you pregnant, bitch? Huh? Did R. Kelly make you have an abortion, bitch? Is that why you mad? Huh? Is you mad because he married Andrea and not your ugly ass, bitch? Is that what it is? Why you so mad at Larry? Huh? What Larry do to you, bitch? Fuck you.
This is definitely not a part of my segment, but you know, I'm peaceful.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta excuse me for the profanity. I'm reaching out and touching some bitches right now so they can make some videos of me too. Bitch, I'm ready. Such information likely constitutes Brady information and is discoverable. So, bitch, go find it. Defendant also seeks a disclosure from the government confirming that Mr. Miggy obtained leniency in his pending federal case for his assistance in the prosecution of defendant and all communications between the government and Larry McGee. While defendant was detained in the Chicago MCC, the Department of Justice Office of the Inspector General, the DOJ OIG, opened an investigation into potential criminal violations committed by one or more BOP officers, including potential crimes of unlawful disclosure of sensitive government information, bribery, fraud, theft, narcotics trafficking, money laundering, ethics violations, and other official misconduct. What? She's saying that the BOP officers opened an investigation into violations committed by these officers as to sensitive government information, bribery, fraud, theft, narcotics, trafficking, money laundering, ethics violation. Who the fuck is These BOP officers are doing all these things, huh? That shit ain't got nothing to do with Larry McGee or fucking R. Kelly. And other official misconduct after it was discovered that between July 15, 2019 and January 8 of 2020, BOP access logs show that 60 BOP employees accessed defendants' confidential records. So go fucking get those BOP people. That shit ain't got nothing to do with Larry. You sound crazy. One such BOP employee accessed defendants' confidential records 153 times. Okay, so go talk to that BOP member. Even though that employee was not assigned to the MCC. Example A, affidavit of Special Agent Matt Loax. Okay. A preliminary investigation revealed that the BOP employee officer A provided/sold that stolen information to a well-known YouTube blogger named Tasha K, who then shared this stolen confidential information to her over 1 million followers on YouTube. Right. She didn't share that information with Larry. She sent the information over motherfucking YouTube. What the fuck? And everybody else got that information from her off of YouTube. What the fuck are you talking about? Indeed, according to Agent Lux, or Luax, however you pronounce that, Luz, information that was illegally assessed by the BOP officer was then almost immediately posted on Tasha K's YouTube show. Just by way of example, on November 7, 2019, Tasha K revealed information on a YouTube video entitled R. Kelly Can't Control His Girlfriends While Behind Bars. That came directly from recorded calls that were stolen by the BOP officer on that same day. The attached affidavit in support of a search warrant application provides several examples of how defendants' confidential information communications stolen by the BOP officer was provided to Tasha K and almost immediately was broadcast publicly on her YouTube show. That information was also apparently shared with one government witness's father and his friend, a government cooperator, Larry McGee, who takes credit for gaining the cooperation of numerous government witnesses in this prosecution and others. McGee is a vocal critic of the defendant and has a strong presence on the internet. On November 27, 2019, McGee was indicted for various counts of bank fraud. Example B, McGee indictment. He pled guilty as part of a cooperation deal with the government where he provided the government with substantial assistance in 3 separate prosecutions, namely, 1, the prosecution of his co-defendants in his charged case. 2, the prosecution of one of his co-defendants in a separate state court prosecution. And 3, a separate and unrelated federal prosecution. Example, sentencing transcripts from McGee's sentencing hearing. McGee has publicly bragged that the other federal prosecution he provided. You have his sentencing transcripts, and in there it tells you that he did these things. McGee has publicly bragged that the other federal prosecution he provided the government assistance with was the federal prosecution of defendant, although it's unclear whether that assistance was provided in connection the Eastern District of New York or the Northern District of Illinois cases, or both. Notably, McGee emailed AUSA Angel Crew in January 2020 during the exact time period during which defendants' private communications and telephone calls were stolen by a POP officer. AUSA Crew responded to that email. Now it says here, although the government maintains that attorney-client communications were not recorded or accessed by any BOP officers, defendant maintains that information that he shared with his then attorney was clearly accessed as one government witness confronted defendant with the information that she could not have learned unless she or someone known to her, had access. His attorney-client phone calls. Are they talking about that phone call where she was talking to the feds? Is that what they're talking about? Wait, defendant maintains that information that he shared with his then attorney was clearly accessed as one government witness confronted defendant. One government witness confronted the defendant with the information that she could not have learned unless she or someone known to her. Oh, what? Oh, it had to be with the switching out of the days? Yeah, but she had that phone call on presidents. I'm confused as to what phone call she's talking about. And now they have a screenshot of Larry's email. How the fuck did Bone Jean get a screenshot of Larry's email? It says witness intimidation for R. Kelly. The Grown Man Show. I am sending this email to bring awareness. Okay. He sent this to Angel Crew and was just talking about the 3 bloggers who were federally intimidating witnesses. That doesn't mean that because he sent this into Angel Crew means that he got leniency on his own case. He sent that shit in because these people on YouTube are intimidating survivors of R. Kelly. He was protecting these girls. None of this shit here, right here, says anything about a fucking phone call or none of that shit. Larry was sending videos of these crazy ass motherfuckers like Debo and DJ talking about these witnesses, harassing them, intimidating them. And I'm pretty sure maybe Sharon Winbush was one of those in there. Because I know I've done sent shit about Sharon Winbush to the prosecutors. I ain't got no motherfucking sentence. I ain't got no motherfucking case. But you best to believe a bitch like me is going to let the prosecutors know what the fuck is going on YouTube. How do you think they know about this motherfucking social network on YouTube? How do you think? What the fuck you think? We're going to let you motherfuckers look cute and think yous are cute? Intimidating witnesses? That's what we're here for. To bring awareness to you motherfuckers and your stupid shit. So that the prosecutors can see the kind of people that R. Kelly has running for him. Whether it be the managers, assistants, the fucking entourage, all you fucking low down, dirty, trash ass motherfuckers. That's what we doing. We on the right side of the law. We don't run with pedophilia. We don't run with hebephilia. We don't run with paraphilia, coprophilia. We're not into the philia, okay? we're into what's right, and we go with the law. And the law said that these girls were victimized by R. Kelly. And we, the people over here on Oak Cove, that's what we stand for. We, the people. One color, one voice, stand in love with these women. Okay? We stand with them. And if it means we got to be rats or whatever the fuck you want to call us, then that's just what the fuck it is. Okay? That could all go and kick motherfucking rocks at the end of the day. Sit down, because your boy ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He violated these young ladies. Okay? And that's the case. And that's what we concentrate and focus on, is this case. You guys are just putting rope and hanging yourselves. We're giving you rope, and you are just pulling it, and you are hanging yourselves. So keep doing what you're doing, because the prosecutors will continue to get stuff from us. They will see the fucking antics you crazy ass, psycho ass groupies do on a day-to-day to intimidate these federal witnesses. And that's against the law. And yous are lucky. Yous are not locked up. Because at the end of the day, the government has their man where they want him. And that's all they care about. But they appreciate the information we're sending them. Because we're letting them know what kind of a fucking terrorist network there is out here on YouTube, all in the name of fucking R. Kelly. McGee was sentenced on May 6, 2021 in connection with his own case. He received a significant departure pursuant to 5K1 due to his cooperation and assistance to the federal government, which McGee has bragged included assistance in the prosecution of the defendant. I don't remember him bragging about that. It was the fucking other side bragging about that and saying, I think he did this. I think he did that. He did this. And don't know shit. And Larry was just letting you suck all that up. And y'all stupid asses believe in dumb shit. And now here we are in this stupid shit. And Bonjean is believing this dumb shit. Wow. Notably, in the sentencing minutes attached as Exhibit B, the district court judge mentioned McGee's cooperation and assistance in another federal prosecution more than once, and noted that the AUSAs assigned to the case disclosed to the judge in chambers that McGee's assistance in that matter was useful and significant. Example, see at page 53-54. Okay. Although the sentencing transcripts do not expressly indicate the defendant's federal cases, you see, you stupid pendeja, you're going by a fucking hearsay. You're a doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I can't. Sharon! Come over here, Sharon. Show your fucking face, Sharon. Show your face, Sharon. Yo, she comes in here. Don't block her. Don't block her. Just deal with her. I'm gonna continue reading this because we're almost done. Let her come in. Let her come in. Although the sentencing transcripts do not expressly indicate that defendants' federal cases are the other federal prosecutions in which Mr. McGee provided assistance to the government. McGee himself has publicly taken credit for turning various witnesses into government witnesses in the Kelly prosecutions. He even claims that he got witnesses to lie for the government. See, and then they show some Google Drive Of course, there's some stupid bitch sent the recording in of a lie, because that's all a lie. Yo, Larry gassed you motherfuckers up so good, I cannot. On May 16, 2022, defendant filed a motion with this court seeking all information in connection with the alleged DOJ OIG investigation into this very serious matter. This is not a serious matter, bitch. It's not. The government stated that it would investigate the matter, but to date has failed to provide any discovery other than the affidavit in support of the search warrant that was unsealed in August of 2021 and attached as Exhibit A. Because that's all there is, mamita. What more are you looking for, girl? What more are you looking for? There ain't nothing for you to find. That's why you ain't get that information. There's nothing for you to find. The government will not confirm or deny that an investigation is going on into this matter, although it appears that it has been swept under the rug since no indictments have been filed in a case with a serious and very clear violation of federal laws. Well, let me let you know, Bonjean, if you ain't schooled up on nothing, they did an investigation and they dropped it. Why? Because the BOP was retiring, and therefore they weren't going to prosecute a retiree. And that was the end of that. Case closed. And there was no exchange of monies. Case closed. Why didn't you do your own investigations? Are you that lazy? Girl. Notably, the BOP officer, the heart of this investigation, retired immediately after these crimes came to light. That's why she did what she did. She said, fuck it. I'm about to retire. You know what? Fuck R. Kelly. Thank you, BOP officer. I appreciate what you did for your country. Based on Agent Lau's affidavit, it is suspicious that Officer A has not been indicted in connection with what appears to be plain and obvious violations of federal law. Additionally, even though the U.S. Attorney's Office has clearly had communications with Larry McGee, as shown by an email sent to McGee by AUSA Cruel, the government has not provided any communications between McGee and AUSAs and has not disclosed whether McGee provided assistance in the prosecution of this case, the Eastern District of New York case, or both. Wherefore, defendant seeks an order from this court commanding the U.S. Attorney's Office to produce all information related to the investigation of the BOP officer who accessed and stole his confidential information that not only made its way into the public domain, but also into the hands of a government cooperator who claims to have assisted the government in its prosecution of defendant. And defendant further seeks a disclosure from the government regarding whether McGee received leniency in his bank fraud case in exchange for his cooperation in the prosecution of defendant. Respectfully submitted, Bo. Girl, you are reaching so far beyond the stars. Girl, you can't even touch the moon with this one. Okay. Let's get that right. Let's get that shit. Let's get that shit right. All right, y'all. I'm gonna.
We should have did a separate live for me because y'all should be discussing that. Y'all, no, I'm just saying y'all should be discussing that. I saw Larry in the chat, so Larry should have been up here. Y'all should have been discussing that.
All right, so Cash, don't worry about that. We're gonna do this a 2-in-1. I don't know if I could split it because I don't know how to split lives. Maybe Larry could teach me, and then I could just split it in half. So
it ain't no point in splitting it now. You got my little avatar up there the whole time, so I'm with the shits. Just keep going now. It's like fuck it.
All right, baby. So, all right. So now that we got all that off our chest, and now everybody knows the shenanigans that's going on, which is going to be denied because the government's going to say, this is crap. This has nothing to do with R. Kelly. What are you doing? We don't know nothing about Larry McGee. Who's Larry McGee? Okay, yeah, he sent us some shit. Thanks for the awareness. Shall we arrest all the people that he sent us information on? Is that what you want to happen? Is that what you want to happen? Because that could happen. That could happen. And the first motherfucker on that list will be Sharon Wimbush. The first motherfucker on that list for intimidation of federal witnesses would be Sharon Wimbush. Mm. Okay. So we're gonna talk about this after. So, Cash, Sister Jones,
This is so awkward.
I love you. Yes, we have
I'm
fallen in
like
love in the past couple of days. Don't be a
the
hater, motherfuckers.
the energy is so off after reading that. I'm like, well, now how do I start what I gotta say? Like,
Girl, this is
okay.
gonna be one of them lives. I never have 141 people in this chat, so this is very important. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I didn't even see how many people was in the chat. But
Yeah, yeah.
all
Let me go on mute because I'm a roll me spliff. Hmm.
right, so what I wanted to come on here to say, and actually this isn't for um a cove, this isn't for like the supporters of the survivors or any of that. This is actually for because I'm pretty sure they're on here. I'm pretty sure they're recording this and they gonna chop it up just like they did the last one. So this is actually for Dawn. This is for Dawn's minions. This is for I won't say all R. Kelly supporters, but this is for the ones that don't know how to act. And for anybody who's not understanding what's going on, the other day, Diva did a live. Tears made a comment. I responded in the chat because I was in the bushes. And I got on the live. Somewhere along the line, somewhere along that time, Mrs. Rogers got up here. Tim got up here. We spoke. I explained some things, not everything. Of course, it's too much to put in a live.
That's right.
And after the fact, I woke up the next day to threats and a lot of different things. So I wanted to come on here to to say I don't even know. I'm trying to pick my words. I'm trying to choose my words carefully.
Right, 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 right. But say your piece, girl. Don't worry. Remember, you could curse on here if that's what you're worried about. But
Oh no, 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 trust me. I am probably going to curse.
okay.
Um but I woke up the next day to threats like, "Oh, Cash, you must have forgot. Like people recorded you." Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck what you recorded. That's number 1. First of all, I'm in the middle of an investigation. I'm in the middle of a whole bunch of people where everybody's recording. So, you think I don't know that people were recording me? You think I don't know what I said? Do you really think I care? That's what I want to know. First of all, do you really think I care? And don't think I care just because I'm getting up here and I'm giving you acknowledgement that you really don't even deserve. Cuz to me, y'all sitting here after that conversation that was had on this live the other day and y'all actually making threats after that. And y'all actually talking shit after that. Let me tell you something. All you doing is proving exactly what the fuck everybody say about you. That's exactly what you're doing. And first of all, Dawn, because I know you control quite a few YouTube pages and you control quite a few troll pages on IG and on Twitter, you and your mama. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this is supposed to intimidate me at this point, it's a little bit too late. And Dawn, if you think that I don't have any recordings of you, then you're a fucking fool. You're a fucking fool. I haven't said half of what I could say while you out here trying to act all professional and I'm this person and I'm that person. And I mean, evidently it wasn't me because, the guy said that the person sounded professional and the other person sounded like a thug. First of all, Don, let's not speak on when you called yourself trying to train me on how to speak in different voices and different tones and different things. And let's be quite frank. I know a lot more than you think I know. So I'm not sure if this was just R. Kelly supporters who just got upset because they felt like, oh my God, she's flip flopping or she's whatevering. And so they tried to run
Oh,
to your
brother.
defense with threats. Or I don't know if this is you ordering people to say something to me. But all I know is this is not a threat, but you better tread carefully. Because if you are telling people to come at me this way, it's not smart. I'm just letting you know that
Right,
right now. And I'm letting you know at this point, ain't nobody scared,
right.
ain't nobody running, ain't nobody deactivating, ain't none of that shit going on at this point. Period.
Cash, Cash, send me whatever screenshots you got. I'll send it to the prosecutors, baby.
I'm really like I'm not in that space. Like we not doing that. Cause what you're not gonna do is sit here and keep posting fucking audio recordings of conversations with me as the reference, but then you bashing me and calling me a liar. Make that shit make sense. Y'all gotta pick a struggle. Which one is it? Which one is it? And how does bashing me and you know what, not just me. How does bashing anybody at this point help who you trying to
One's
help?
on there. One's in the chat. Sorry.
No, you good. I'm just trying to figure out.
Guys, that's my pops in the chat. DJ Juan Valentine. I'm sorry, Cash. We did you go on mute, mama?
No, you good. I'm here.
Okay, go ahead, baby. You
I
can
was looking
continue. I'm
at the
sorry.
chat. No, 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 you good. I was looking at the chat, but my whole thing is I'm just getting irritated. Like I'm over this. All of this fucking, oh my God, Cash is the fucking mastermind behind the setup of R. Kelly and Cash's book is the blueprint for like come on, y'all. You can't be this fucking stupid. And if you trying to find
They
a
are.
fucking no, but my thing is if y'all trying to find a defense, this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. Cause nothing that y'all are fucking saying says innocent. This is not it. Somebody put out a fucking excerpt from a book. And I don't even think a whole book was written. I think somebody just wrote up a fake excerpt and they put it on YouTube and they tried to say this was an excerpt from my new book. It is not.
Right.
And in this excerpt, it says that I sold the rights of my book to Lifetime for surviving R. Kelly. Stop playing with me. Seriously, stop playing with me. And I know that I'm wasting my breath. I know that because I know that y'all are just, you know what? I'm not gonna call people
They're
names.
gonna continue to do their bullshit.
Right.
But it's all right. You needed to get it off your chest. It is what it is. You know what? Sometimes we got to do that. We say it one time only, so that at least the people could at least try to understand. If they don't understand and they continue, don't worry about it. I got your back, Cash. I will send everything to the motherfucking prosecutors. Just
Wait,
send me all
hold
the
on.
shit you got.
Hold on. Natalie, you know what? In this situation, you would think that they wouldn't come after me, right? You would think that, right? Especially if I'm lying, whatever the case may be. I done lied on all these platforms. I'm not believable. You would think that. But obviously, I can't be lying too much if I'm being threatened after I say something.
Right. Right.
I can't be lying too much.
You did what you did because you did what you had to do. But at the end of the day, you know the truth.
That's true. But my thing is this. What kills me is let's not act like we didn't know this was an investigation for me over 2 years ago. You knew that a long ass time ago. But it seems like as long as I was quiet or as long as I was saying things that you felt like fit your narrative,
Right.
then you know what?
You
Oh,
were
Cash,
cool.
yeah,
You were the
that
bomb.
right.
Right. Just like everybody else. Once Andrea opened up her mouth, as Azriel was the bomb. Azriel's the bomb. Yes, that's our girl. All of a sudden, she gets into the fight with Joy. She flips. That's what it is. Da 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 da. Now, Azriel's a hoe. She's a prostitute. She's a bitch. Fuck her. This, that, and the third. Anybody that decides to tell their truth about R. Kelly is a bad person.
But
And
the
they're
crazy thing
lying.
is, wait, but the crazy thing is, what did I really say about R. Kelly?
No, you're for Don. Right, right,
So
right.
you have
And
to think
Don's for
about it.
R. Kelly.
A lot of this, Don is not for R. Kelly, and that's something I'm so tired of
Oof.
people
Oof.
saying. Don is not for R. Kelly. If
Hello.
people would have been present for conversations that I have had with Don, if people would have been present for a lot of things, they would understand just how much he is not for the nigga. Period.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
And that's the reality of it. Period. All this shit is a front.
Right,
It's so much shit that's going on that's just a fucking front. Period.
right,
And nobody don't have to fucking believe me. I don't give a damn. They could sit there, oh Cash, you done told this many stories. What the fuck? I'm investigating something. I done been over
right,
here, over there, over here,
right,
wrote a book,
right.
fucking dealing with network. I done been everywhere. So I don't sure.
That's part of your job. And if people don't understand journalism, y'all need to go look it up. Y'all need to go look up the definition of journalism and then look up an investigative journalist.
I don't
Okay?
have a dog in this fight. I don't have a dog in this fight.
Right.
So if people want to call me a snake, if they want to say, oh, she played with people's life, listen, if you say that,
She
I'm
was
not
doing a
gonna
fucking job. Fuck
no,
y'all.
but you know what? No, I'll give them that. They could say that because they could say, oh, she was over here, she was over there, and they could feel a way about that. They're allowed to. But
For me, you were doing your job because I could understand being a journalist and having to do that shit. I've watched plenty of documentaries where journalists tell their sides of their stories and how they had to go deep undercover to do certain investigations, whether they felt it was right or wrong. They needed to do their job to get to the story.
and my
Period.
thing is I've been pretty transparent. I've told shit that I'm pretty sure a lot of other people would have buried. I wasn't perfect through this
I
process.
just I'm just glad. I just wish you didn't get into it with the parents, but I'm glad that you guys kind of squashed that shit a little bit the other day. I really am. I really, really, really give you a lot of props for that. Truly, 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 truly.
Yeah, but I'm over it. I'm over
Right,
it. I'm
right.
so over this. And I just honestly this is like pointless, like I told you before, because they gonna keep doing whatever it is they feel like doing because that's just
I
what
left
they
you with a
are.
letter. Right. I'm
But
sorry.
just know, because I know they listening, and if they not on here right now, somebody is gonna go give it back to them. Just know that I'm gonna speak my piece. Like anything I was involved in, I could speak on that. You're not the only person that's allowed to speak on something. And if you're lying, and if I'm asked about it, or if I feel compelled, I'm gonna tell the truth about it. And if you don't like that shit, then oh the fuck well. I guess you'll continue doing what it is that you're doing.
Right, right. That's it's not gonna stop. I wonder if this bullshit is gonna stop, Cash. I wonder if these supporters are finally gonna say, if he gets convicted in Chicago, I wonder, are they finally gonna say, damn, well, at the end of the day, I guess he really is guilty. I don't
I don't
think
know.
that'll happen.
I don't know.
I don't know. Because I don't want to continue this fight. Once he gets convicted in Chicago, he's done for me. If they continue to go to his state trial, then I'll cover his state trial. But after that, I'm done with R. Kelly. I'm moving on to the next.
I'm just over. What else I wanted to say? Because my mind is all over the place,
Go
especially
ahead,
once you
Mama.
read that
I'm gonna go
motion.
back on pause.
But oh yeah, I saw somebody wrote me and said I set up Dawn. I mean, of course, I've been called a rat with this Dawn situation. They said I was a liar. I'm lying on Don. Um, oh, I'm bipolar because 2 years ago I said I was at the screening, and the other day I said I wasn't. First of all, I never said I was at the screening. I've always said that I went to New York for the screening. I was invited as the Savages publicist. I've always maintained that I was running late, so I never made it there. Any and everything I described transpired either at that hotel or at that Applebee's that night. Setting up Don. First of all, Don set his motherfucking self up. In order for me to set Don up, I would have had to known what the fuck Don dumbass was about to do. And I'm sorry, I'm not a fucking criminal. So there's no way in hell I'm finna sit here and condone this nigga calling in a fucking gun. I don't know if it was a gun or a bomb threat, but whatever the fuck it was, to New York,
Right, right.
to
Let's
anywhere.
wait. Let's correct that. It wasn't a bomb threat. It was a gun threat, which was that he threatened that someone was in the theater holding a gun ready to shoot up the place as soon as the screening started. That's what it was.
Okay, well, that shit. That was the dumbest shit known to man. Okay?
Watching too many gangster movies.
That was stupid. It was dumb. It was foolish. There is no way. There is no fucking way. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about me, but trust and believe I'm not fucking stupid. And when you see the final draft, you'll be like, well, damn. Oh, wow. Because, yeah, shit really just ain't what it seems. So, all
Well,
of this, I
girl, when
set,
you drop that book, I can't wait to get it because I will read it on members only.
I'm just over it. Like, setting up Don. What the
And
fuck?
if you have a special, I will buy books and give them out.
Okay. But
I
I
did that
just,
with Lizette. I did that with Lizette's book. Yes, ma'am.
oh, I ain't gonna go there. I ain't
No,
even gonna,
well,
you know how I feel
well,
about that. I ain't
yeah,
gonna go
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead,
But
continue, babe.
when it comes down to this, I know these are Don's minions. I know they are. So stop it. And see, I wasn't able to watch that chick in Texas live.
Yeah, yeah.
She keep putting my face big as hell on these goddamn uh whatever they are. So I know when the live is talking about me or not. You know what I'm saying? So she's obviously Don's puppet. I'm pretty sure that's why
Yes,
that's the
ma'am.
platform that he comes on the most. And see, one thing people have to understand who keep calling me a liar when it comes down to Don or really any of this. What you have to understand is when you've dealt with people and you've been around people and people thought that you were aligned with them, you get to see how people move. You get to see how people function.
Uh,
So
right.
while y'all may be sitting there like, oh no, that doesn't seem like Don. Don wouldn't do that. This and this and that. I'm over here on the other side, like, y'all have no fucking idea. Y'all have no fucking idea.
You know what? I gotta give credit to Dana J.
What you mean?
Dana J was on that nigga's ass from the moment he came in. Okay?
Well, yeah, they did fall out or something happened or whatever they went through. I don't know. But I just know they need to cut it out because I really been playing shit cool. I really have.
A lot of us have been fooled in this sector, girl. We were fooled by Angelo. You, oh, hold on, espérate. I don't know what happened over here. Something started playing out of nowhere. That was weird as fuck. Why do I have Sylvia's motherfucking let's set the record straight in my what?
I don't know.
How did her shit pop up? I'm telling you, Cash. What I tell you? Yo,
I don't know.
yo, I
But
wish you could see my screen right now. This is the weirdest shit. I've never seen that. And now it's gone. Whoa. Okay. Let me. Okay, hold on. All right, that was really strange. That was really strange, guys. Spooky as fuck.
Mm.
Yo, out of nowhere, when you have like a video your actual like video player from your computer or your laptop or whatever. It's
Mhm.
like it popped out a little video player, the little video player, and it had her YouTube. I didn't screen record her shit or nothing. That is twisted, bugged the fuck out. Why did her shit just pop up out of nowhere? That was bugged out. Yo,
I
I'm
don't
tripping.
know.
I'm telling you, yo, Cash. I'm not even gonna get into that. Okay. But yeah, Don's a con, and we all knew he was Cash. Period.
I don't. My thing is leave me the fuck alone.
Right,
That's my thing.
right,
Leave me the fuck alone.
right. The
You
buzzers are
always
coming in heavy, girl.
running around here talking about exposing this, exposing that, exposing this. You putting together PowerPoints like
Oh,
you
the
you
fucking
you really
PowerPoint.
want people to know about the stuff that you were saying to me about R. Kelly, the person that you trying to act like you were so down for.
Mm, call me daddy.
You really want people to know how you sat on the phone with Lifetime for 2, 3 hours, and that was confirmed by production to me, telling them shit about R. Kelly.
Call me daddy.
You really want people to know like how you told me yourself that this man was a predator, how you told me yourself. Like, do you I'm telling you, like, bruh. And I
Call
could
me
say
daddy.
this stuff, I could say this stuff,
Speak it, girl. Call me daddy.
but I just hope you understand that it's different once it's time to show and tell.
Right,
So when whatever it is that you calling yourself trying to threaten me with, I don't care because I was conducting an investigation. So
right,
nothing that you put out on what is that gonna do? You think you're gonna
right,
hurt me? Because honestly, everything from here on out is just fucking free promo for me. And
right.
I don't mean to sound shallow, but I'm just being honest.
You're being honest.
So
You're being honest. I agree. You're being honest, girl.
yeah, so I'm not I'm just I don't understand.
Right.
I don't
Call me
get it.
daddy.
You think you hurting me by calling me a rat? You think you hurting me by having people fucking harass me on Twitter? Do you think I care?
Thank you, Boston. Love you too, mama. And love Cash too. We love you, girl. That's for us, babe.
Oh God, I'm all right. But I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to contain myself because it's really a lot more I want to say,
Right.
but it ain't worth it.
Right. Say what say what you feel as much as you could say. You know what I'm saying? We understand. Don't worry about it. We understand. We get it. Over here, we get it. We get it. Trust me, we get
It's
it.
just a mess. And I'm just like, what do you really feel like you accomplishing?
Right.
Running around here sounding like a fucking idiot talking about this book was the fucking blueprint for
Oh
Lifetime.
my God. That's like, look at Jim Derogatis. That motherfucker. He
Oh
fucking,
no, they say I
he's been
come from him too.
investigating. He's been investigating R. Kelly for how long? Come on,
No,
man.
but they say I come from him too. They say
They
that I was
stupid.
dealing with Jim, and I saw
Oh
somebody
God.
say that there is a video of me. So
What?
this is how bold the lies are.
What?
It's a video of me handing over R. Kelly victims to Jim Derogatis. Oh, I'm sorry, fake R. Kelly witnesses or victims to Jim Derogatis for him to do stories on. I've never met this man a day in my life. I've
What?
never met him a day in my life.
I cannot. The stuff these people come up with is crazy. The
Never.
stories. That's like, mommy, we did the live the other day. Why they coming out saying que Miss Rogers didn't say that, said that Faith don't have herpes. Did she say that? No, she did
She
not.
said she doesn't have genital herpes.
Right. which means she has the one in the mouth. There's two types of herpes. I mean, come on now. Y'all be bugging. Y'all be bugging.
I'm
I don't
just
know what y'all be
disappointed.
listening to.
I'm just really, really disappointed. This shit is weak. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like you want to use me? I'm. You sure you want to use me?
Mm,
I'm the person you want to use
mm.
to say I orchestrated all of this. You sure?
Right. Yeah, they get. I can't with people.
I'm over it. I'm over it. And the more I'm over it, the more I'm gonna run my motherfucking mouth.
Right, 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 right.
And do you want me to really start speaking on some shit that could really get your ass another case, my nigga? So
Oh,
you better watch yourself. And I'm not fucking playing. I'm not fucking playing. And I want all the motherfucking smoke. Because if you think I was ever dumb enough to put out anything that I've had, if you think these little clips and this little stupid shit you've heard on YouTube is really the bulk of me, then you really dumber than I think you are.
okay.
You
Okay.
really are.
Just call me daddy.
I done already been through the motions. I done been through plenty of shit that people don't know about. It done been plenty of people pulling up to my house with bullshit, pulling up to
Mm,
my family house with bullshit over the last couple
mm.
of years.
Don't tell that story. Oof.
It's too many stories. It's
Mm.
definitely more than a one-time occurrence.
That one story is a crazy story. That one alone will be like, what?
I'm just like, don't do that. And this is not me saying that I'm protecting anybody who's doing something wrong, but at the same time,
You
like
gotta be careful, sweetheart. We understand. Don't worry
you're
about
not gonna keep poking at me, and then when I speak on something, you feel like you finna threaten me and like you finna get the same reaction as an act I put on during the fucking investigation. You really don't know me that well.
it. Fucking Natalie. She said, I ain't calling anyone daddy.
No, I
Listen,
mean, I get it, Natalie. I mean, I understand that people feel away because my name was in the paperwork. I get that.
of course, you gotta understand, man. Listen, when you're a journalist, listen, you gotta go, especially if you want that story. You don't understand what these people go
No, hold on. What I want you to do is stop making excuses for me. What I did was downright fucking dumb.
You did do
let's
some
let's
dumb shit. No,
let's
Cash,
be
hold up,
clear.
wait, mommy. I'm not saying you ain't do dumb shit because you know you did. We all know you got
Yes.
too deep and did some dumb shit.
Super
We know that.
emotional,
But
attached myself to
but
somebody that's liking daddy daughter
mommy,
porn on
187 on
Twitter.
an undercover cop, baby.
Listen,
187 on an
no.
undercover cop. You feel me? Sometimes we get too deep. But you know what? You got out. And thank God you did. You feel me? And that's what counts. Fuck all that other bullshit.
Talking about they waiting on the right time to release some shit. Bitch, I don't give a fuck.
What? Who's waiting? Who waiting? Who waiting?
I don't know. Whoever these freaking minions are,
Well, don't worry. The girls got them.
whoever they are. I'm like, do what the fuck you gonna do? What are you doing to me?
She
Every
said, "Why
time,
haven't you reported Don?
as far as what the
Why
other stuff
haven't you
I know.
reported Don?" Blaze said, "Why haven't you reported Don? Are you talking to Cash or are you talking to the idiots in the chat?" Okay, let's see another question. Cash, what did you have to protect yourself when you were undercover playing both sides? Oh, she listen. The girl
What did
walked
I have?
around with bodyguards too.
Hmm. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I'm just,
Me and Cash did talk. Okay, yes.
it just that made me mad. Like,
Mm.
cause it's like, really, you got mad about what I said the other day. What did I really say?
Right, I mean, if it was such a big problem, they would have called your ass to the stand.
And my thing is this. I want to say this. I think another thing that his minions are forgetting is that while you sitting here upset with me, you're saying that I set Don up. Okay, so did I also set Don up when he was calling uh who did he call? He called Kelly, if I'm not mistaken. When he called Kelly
Yeah, he did call Kelly. The text messages were there too.
and
Uh huh.
he was harassing her, did I set Don up when he stole the reporter's keys in front of the studio and ran off with the rental keys? Did I set Don up when he took the naked pictures and did stupid shit with it, made a whole page which can
When
be
he went
considered
and took the
revenge
U-Haul,
porn? Like,
went to the
did
storage, got all the stuff out of storage. Yeah, no, those things.
did I set him up when he was on YouTube platforms dry snitching on a million people? Did I set him up when he was on the phone running his mouth like a motherfucking bitch and dropping names and saying shit after he linked up with the feds for maybe the second, third, fourth time? Or after he told me he left from lunch with them kikiing and laughing? Like, come on, bruh. Come on now.
Well, she's glad he's arrested, and she just, hopes he does do time because now that he pleaded guilty, he's gonna get less time for one, and he's only gonna get like 5 years for the other, and then so they're gonna give him like 2 years time served, and who knows,
Honestly,
maybe
I'm
like
going to be
five
honest.
years probation or some shit. Who
I'm
knows?
gonna be honest. I might sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I really feel like Don was working with the government against the man. And I really feel like that's why he was so confident on there. And he was just like, oh, I may not get no time at all. I've got a good
Well,
lawyer.
well, Cash, he did say that R. Kelly put together a pep talk,
Right, right,
rally, whatever the fuck he said it was.
right. And
So he
I
admitted
don't,
that R. Kelly orchestrated it. Yeah, no.
honestly, I know y'all don't like R. Kelly, but I don't believe that that's true based on what was going on around that time. I wasn't there for that pep rally. I heard about it,
Right, right. You heard about it, right?
but I don't know. Like, cause it's just so funny how now everything is, well, of course I didn't do stuff without permission. Of course, he told me to do it like that. I don't know. That's suspect to
Well,
me.
I'm pretty sure he was down. R. Kelly was down by law because he just be slithering his ass too. He
That's
does
crazy.
some grimy shit himself. He knows what the fuck he be doing. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm over it. And my whole thing is, if this wasn't him sending them, which I think it was, but if it wasn't him sending them and it was just people like trying to defend him upset, y'all better tread carefully because you doing that to me when I know the stuff I know, like that's not helping him.
Right,
That's not helping him.
right,
And I
right.
don't give a fuck what you call me as a result of me saying that.
No, baby. There is no more, sweetheart. That was it. It was only 7 pages. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, crazy ass shit.
But I'm
So,
done because I'm not gonna make this a Dawn bashing session.
right,
But
right,
whomever and whatever, like y'all need to get it the fucking together. That book shit is getting old. The
right,
book is fake. Ben said the book was fake.
right, right,
Fucking Lifetime was already edited and chopped up and every fucking thing by the time my book even dropped. So that's bullshit for you to even say that.
right, right,
Like it's stupid shit. It's the dumb shit for me. Y'all don't want nobody calling y'all dumb. Stop acting fucking dumb.
right,
There's nothing you're fucking doing that's helping this nigga. Period.
right. Just like
Period.
this motion that just dropped.
Shit is stupid as hell. Oh, wait. Let me speak on this. I also forgot that me and Larry are supposed to be working together now to sabotage the Chicago trial. Let me speak on that.
What?
Okay.
Oh, right,
So,
yes.
yeah, okay. Well, I did not know that me and Larry were supposed to be working together to sabotage anything. This is information to me.
Right, me too.
Um I got a couple of other projects lined up that's coming up pretty soon actually. So I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to fit scheming into my schedule with Larry. But um when it comes down to the Chicago trial,
Mm,
I don't think anybody needs to fucking sabotage it. Are y'all serious?
right, right.
Are y'all serious?
R. Kelly sabotaged it himself,
Like this is just killing me right now. And this is not me trying to bash the man or nothing like that.
but it's
You know
being
what I'm
real.
saying?
It's being
But
honest.
when it comes down to this stuff, like y'all got to do better. Y'all have got to do better. You look like fucking idiots. You look like fucking idiots. If you're gonna try to come with a defense for somebody, this ain't it. Everything y'all saying is just basically deflection, and you making him sound guilty, really.
Right. They really do when they say this is a setup. It's a setup.
Right,
Everything is a
because in order
setup.
for a setup to be successful, that means the person had to take the bait. That means the person had to fall for it. So you
Be very
sound
complicit. Be very
fucking
complicit.
stupid saying that this was a fucking setup.
Right.
Oh, they set him up. Oh, I'm sorry. So I tripped him and his dick just fell into who the fuck it fell into. Come on, man. This shit is really irritating my nerves. If y'all gonna do this shit, don't use me. Don't use me. Kill off them fucking recordings that your homeboy leaked and y'all figure out y'all way, bruh. But don't be using me and then sitting here trying to threaten me and blackmail me. And see, that's how I know it got to do with this fat fuck. Because you
Right.
sitting here doing the same shit you always done. That's your MO. You blackmail. You blackmail. You blackmail. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I want you to motherfucking drop whatever you got. Y'all keep calling me a fucking opportunist. Y'all keep saying it's about money. Every time y'all mention me,
Yeah,
all
where's
you
the
do.
money? That's the funny shit. I'd be like, where's the fucking money?
Well, wait a
These
minute. Hold,
girls
hold
walk
on. Wait,
away
wait.
with
Hold up.
nothing.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. That's for them. But we talking about me right now. When it come down to me, I'm gonna get a motherfucking bag. That's on everything. That's period. So when it comes down to this, every time y'all mention my motherfucking name, all you doing is solidifying the fact that I was a part of this motherfucking shit. And all I got to do is gather screenshots of all of y'all talking about me and gather videos, and I could take it to a network. I could take it over here. Y'all really better learn how this entertainment business shit work. You think the shit that you saying about me is bad, is gonna hurt me. It's not.
Right.
You're elevating me in another world because that world don't give a fuck about that shit, good or bad.
You see how you're saying that right now, Ma?
Yeah.
That's exactly how Azriel felt. She actually said, you motherfuckers are gonna push me to say shit y'all don't want me to say. Because she has her truth. And she was like, you motherfuckers are seriously gonna push me to really tell you about this man you love so much. And she sure the fuck did. And they flipped on her in a second, in a
Uh-oh. I guess she'll come back in. But I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just on here cursing and rambling, but I'm really just irritated.
yo,
Yeah.
they just my internet just went out and it kicked me out. I'm telling you, Cash. Yo
No, I
dije,
said that. I saw you went away for a minute.
tu ves eso. Yo, Blade, tú ves eso, Blade. Tú estás velando lo que está pasando, Blade. Mira lo que pasó ahora. Mire lo que pasó ahora. Recuerda lo que yo estaba diciendo ahorita cuando nosotros estábamos hablando. Yeah. You see what I'm saying, Blake? Yo dije, eso estaba una cosa. ¿Ah? Es una cosa, chica. No me diga. Yo tengo que ir a ver a una gente. I'm telling you. Cash, I don't know if you know Spanish, but girl.
Hablo inglés. Y'all need to talk in English.
Girl! Ooh! Well, we spoke about it earlier, Ma. You know
Oh,
what I'm talking about.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm just, I'm tired.
Those vibes.
Yeah.
Como yo dije, this is some demonic shit, bro. I'm telling you.
No, for sure. It is that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can expect them to go clip this up and post it and talk more trash because we know
Of course. I'm gonna
that.
drop my link. I'm gonna drop my link because anybody that any of y'all want to come in, y'all could come in. You know, only my family, no outsiders. Sorry. So I dropped the link for y'all. Sharon Wimbush flipped on Azriel, but she seems to be hiding self herself. Listen, Sharon is a fucking pendeja. Okay? Yes, girl, this shit been evil. Word up. Word up. Diva, we don't give a fuck. The devil is a lie. Okay? Chica, let me tell you something. Dije, no me diga. Hey,
What up, girls?
I love
So,
you,
quick
mama. What's up,
question,
baby?
Cash, right? Because you know people gonna be asking this anyway.
Wait, who is this? Blade?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's play, mama.
Oh,
So,
okay.
have you reported Don for threatening you and all this stuff?
Let me tell you something. It's so much stuff that happened over these last years, especially early on, that probably could have been a part of the trial, probably could have been a part of a lot of things that I didn't speak on. So I'm gonna say no.
Why? If you feel, just being curious, if you feel as a woman that this man is putting your life at danger, why? Listen, lock him the fuck up. Report him.
Because when I was going through the motions at the time that all of this was going on, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking about that. But I mean, I'm pretty sure it's known. But if you're talking about right now, what would just happen after I
No,
spoke the
dude,
other
throughout
day?
the whole ordeal. Because listen, I would have listened. Me, I didn't report in every fucking incident. 911 like a motherfucker. 911 would have been my best friend when it came to him. You can't continue to threaten my life and many others. And this is why he made it to the point to where he called Lifetime and made a gun threat.
Yeah, she's speaking about
No
Don's
meaning.
supporters
I'm talking
attacking
about
him.
the supporters are
The
threatening you.
supporters are threatening her.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Exactly.
he orchestrates it though. He
Right. This
orchestrates
is
it.
what she's saying. Yeah, he orchestrates it.
Right. Like he have people
well,
go on
whoever it
certain
is, listen, if
platforms,
they
you know what I'm
come to
saying?
your door or your premises, if you have proof, lock them the fuck up. And if the whole trail ends back to him, so be it. But you can't let him continue to do this. You're gonna
Yeah,
have to
exactly.
report him. You're gonna have to start making police report and doing something for you. You can't continue to live like this and allow him to do this shit. You can't.
Right. You don't want to live with looking
Whoever
over
he
your
sends,
shoulder every
listen.
fucking other
At this
minute, bro.
point, at this point, it's
Trust
a
me,
fair
I'm
game.
not gonna live looking over my motherfucking shoulder because if he step
And
or
this
he
is why
sends
I'm
somebody on my
telling.
motherfucking premises, their ass either gonna be 6 feet under or behind bars.
Okay.
But
They
you
could
also
choose
have
which
to
way they
cover
want to
your
go.
ass for your protection. Make them reports.
You're right.
Make them reports. You have to cover your ass first.
Right.
You're right.
And whoever
And
he was,
I don't know why these people feel like just because you hide behind these troll pages, people can't find out who you are. Like,
Right.
listen,
are
there's
you
such a thing as
stupid?
an IP address. There is such a thing as an
Yes.
IP address.
Yes.
Be stupid if you want to. Go
That's
right
just
on
like
ahead.
Dawn Allen star 6'7". Let's be
It's
serious.
a trace. Listen, right now, just people are dumb. They know what time it is. You just need to make reports and cover your ass. If threats are happening to right now at this very moment, you need to start reporting them. Plain and
No, you're
simple.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. 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 You've been talking.
You are right.
Do
And
what you
my
need to do to protect yourself by all means necessary.
Right. Ella sabe.
no, y'all are right.
Listen, at this point, it's not even a fair game
It's
anymore.
not even fun. Right.
Listen,
It's
it
not fair.
wasn't fair
They doing
then.
dirt. They doing stuff. So it's fine. It's Cash. All I've always told you is speak your truth. That's the only thing you can do.
Right.
That's the only thing you can do. No matter what anybody says, speak your truth, whether it was right or wrong. Stand on your own thing and own it. That's the only way you're gonna get out of all this crazy shit.
Right. Yep. You're absolutely right.
That's true.
This shit is a motherfucking
Well, let me get off of
demonic.
here because I gotta go smoke and go in the bushes.
All right, Chineka. I already did my thing while Cash was talking over here. I was muted. I was doing my thing, girl. So yeah, I can't believe he did that star 6 7 shit too. That was stupid. Like you're an idiot. But you're a technician. I can't.
Because that's a lie.
That shit just blew me the motherfucking away. How he attack? How you attack and you thought you was gonna get away with this crime by pressing star 6 7.
No, 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 no. Now that I heard what that guy said, I know how he felt like he was going to get away with it because he put on a Brooklyn accent. That's why.
Right, cause he was like, yo, if you don't motherfucking if you
Right.
start that show, I'm telling you right now, there's a nigga up in there with a gun and he gonna light that shit up. That's what it is.
And that's obviously what he thought was going to be like, because I mean, he said it. I mean, obviously, it wasn't me. If he says the guy sounded professional, haha, like me, and like,
Right.
come on,
What an
bro.
idiot. I was like, this nigga changed his voices. I knew that shit too. Girl.
No, what you should hear is him trying to tell me to be a totally different person. I don't know if he said he wanted to call me Sarah or something. He wanted me
Oh,
to have
God.
multiple voices and like he literally was trying to coach
Yo,
me
he
like,
took the
let me
playbook
hear
from
it.
R. Kelly. That means he must have saw R. Kelly telling the girls, talk like this, do that, act like this, do that when it came to the interview. Because R. Kelly did that shit to Azriel and Joy and coached them
Well,
girls.
that's surely what he tries to do to me. And
Uh,
then
uh, uh.
little do he know now, I was on three-way via the Savages when he called himself calling damn Kelly putting on a fake voice, trying to be this Colin Dunn, whatever this shit was,
Yeah, he's a colon
person.
done, right?
Yeah, man. And
I
Tim
can't
like,
even believe he used the word colon. Get the fuck out of here.
listen, Tim was like, just
Yeah.
don't say nothing, just don't say nothing. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, this gotta be a fucking joke. So
Mm-mm-mm.
literally Kelly is pissed off and she's like, oh, they calling back now. They calling back now. So she clicks it on. Now Kelly didn't even know I was on the phone. She didn't
Right,
even know I was on the phone. So
right.
I'm on mute. And then here I hear this nigga. First of all, he trying to disguise his voice, but you can still tell it's him. Cause I'm sitting here looking like, what in the holy fuck? Like, why the fuck would he be calling this lady? And I'm talking about just being straight disrespectful for no reason. Oh, your daughter's supposed to be this, yeah, but your daughter's spreading her legs and da da da. Like just saying crazy shit.
Oh gosh.
Like it's like, man. But I know that they know this nigga did that shit. They just defending him because that's the side they own, and I get that. I get that.
Right, right, right.
But
I
what I
mean,
want
it's
them
gonna
to
happen.
understand is even just because y'all got loyalty to people in this, don't mean that I have it. I am
Right,
a journalist.
right, right.
Like this is what
She
I
has a
need
code.
them to understand. Like, oh, you flip flop, you traded out. How am I a traitor?
Right,
How am I a traitor?
right.
I'm
She
not
was
trading
just
nowhere.
doing her job. At the end of the day, I just say, that's it's hard being a journalist, man. That's like what I was saying with Jim Derogatis. Yo, you know how many threats he got, and he's still probably getting till this day because of this whole R. Kelly shit.
I
And
know he
he's
said his
still
house
doing
got
his
shot up
shit.
before.
He's still doing his job.
Well, I'm gonna tell you after this, because like I've had people like in entertainment, like other people in journalism come to me like, oh, what's next for Cash Jones, the investigative journalist after this? Because they know about the project and stuff. And I'm just like,
Right,
ain't
right.
shit after this. I'm staying out of people motherfucking business. So I'm
I
not
learned.
doing
I
shit
learned my
after this.
lesson.
Period. I got
I'll,
some other stuff
I'll
lined up,
stick
but
to writing my little articles and getting info the way I normally getting info, but I
listen,
ain't doing a 187 no more.
or I'll report from like Pacer and like, just sitting in
Right,
or,
right.
put some shit together. But I'm never doing this shit again. I'm never in my fucking life sticking my nose in nobody fucking business. I'm minding my own fucking business and
Right.
staying out the fucking way. That's it.
Right. Get your info the way you get it. Don't get too deep. It is what it is. Find out from other resources. Lo que sea, whatever you gotta do.
Yeah, I'm over this
But
shit.
right. We ain't going to
This is
people's
too much.
houses no more. We ain't doing none of that. I'm not doing that. I know I wouldn't. After this experience, I know I wouldn't be an investigative journalist anymore either.
And you cut
Like
me
it's
off when I
scary as
said
fuck.
it earlier. It's not even that. It's how deeply involved I got. How like all over the place I was, how emotional I was.
Right.
Like I'm still stuck on like how I allowed myself to get stuck.
It's funny you say that because when police officers are detectives are doing their thing and they're undercover and say they have to somehow um persuade the other sex and and be involved some way, they always tell them, don't get deep, you can't like the person, do what you have to do, but don't get, that's hard to do too. It's I'm pretty sure we've all seen movies where cops fall in love with the clients and shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's real life. That's just what it is, man. And
Yeah, but
sometimes you get
it's
too
an
emotionally
embarrassment.
attached.
No, it's an embarrassment to me when we talk about who. That's why.
Right,
Like,
who it is
mm,
the thing. Right,
mm,
right,
mm,
right.
mm. Then you
Well,
got text messages, then
I'm
you got
sorry that happened to you, honey, that you
we just
was
gonna act like it didn't happen.
mesmerized by the game. Shit.
Look, we're gonna act like it didn't happen. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay,
So,
okay.
because I
That
just
shit is
can't.
dead and over with. Pa fuera.
I just can't. Like we, like, and it's
Pa
just
fuera.
like,
Drop the link again. Okay, mama.
what else is coming? You
Nothing
got
more,
text
baby.
messages, you got daddy daughter porn and the likes. Like, what else is
Oh,
coming down
that
the
daddy,
pipeline?
that porn, that girl, that was just, I was just really
The part that
confused.
sickens me the most is he still ain't unfollowed the incest page, and he still got the likes and his likes. Like, and he know that this has been talked about on YouTube, and
Mm,
it's like, okay, I'm gonna stand on that shit.
right,
Like, I just cannot.
right. That shit for me was wild. Like I said, months back before we saw that, I saw that he was liking pictures of young chicks that looked like his daughter.
Well, see, I don't really trip about that because they still was grown. You got a lot of IG
I did
models, and
though. I had a weird ass feeling when I seen that shit. That shit took me to another level. That I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Because I would not, as a parent, be liking pictures of young men who could be my son. You know what I mean? Like I could maybe scroll through it and just look at it without liking it. You feel me?
yeah, I get what you're saying.
But he's liking it and
That's
that's
because he
crazy.
obviously want to be able to go back to it. Like, I guess.
We talking
Dad,
about
I'm
the
curious. Would you, if you get a chance,
Hmm.
would you get to write a book about this whole experience, the
mm,
good and the bad?
mm,
Wait, you said would I?
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming. It's
yeah.
coming sooner than you
Meaning,
think.
It's
meaning,
in the
because
works.
listen, Blade Reed, and I like real stuff.
I
So
told
you
her when
gonna
she's
put all of,
done.
I mean, you gonna put all of it in there.
This is
Where
my
I'm gonna have
thing.
to sit down and roll like 10 blunts because I won't be able to get off out my chair.
And you might need more than that.
Say no
But
more. Say no more.
this is my thing with that. what I didn't want to do, because I mean it was times before, like I put out like dummy covers for books and stuff that weren't actually books that were gonna come out for one reason or
Yeah.
another.
Okay.
But the actual book, like it's coming out. But what I wanted to do was, since I know that people are going to try to call me a liar, people are gonna try to discredit me or whatever, I wanted to make sure that there was some type of visual component or some type of investigative journal where there were facts, assets, proof provided, so that there's like no denying it.
Okay, so
Period.
you kind of like, in other words,
Meaning,
you want to put
like,
like a
let's
reference
say, for
section
instance,
in the book.
example, like a lie detector test.
I could do that, but I mean, I
And I'm not
also
saying
have.
you have, I'm not saying this is an example to where you're gonna show that this is truth.
Well, no, I was thinking more like.
Reference a page, a page probably where she's gonna put all her references. Is
Well,
that
no,
what you mean?
some of it is like actual recordings. It's a lot of stuff. It's a combination
There
of
you
stuff.
go. I should have used that. Yes, like
Okay.
recordings.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
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 Right. So, I just want to make sure to have that because,
Another
people are gonna try
question.
to say whatever.
I got another question. When did you see that you was too far deep in this shit? When did you
Listen,
notice, all right, this is it, this is not what's up, this shit ain't right, I got to get the fuck up out of this?
how you say in Spanish crazy? Like, el loca? Loco?
Ah, living
Okay.
la vida loca.
Listen.
Mm.
Listen, I was too deep in the beginning. First of all, I was exposed in the beginning, probably like a couple of months being in the situation. It was already exposed that I was supposed to be undercover. So my cover was already blown. First of all, at that point, it should have been like, you need to stay the fuck out of this. Like, you need to get away. But
Right,
I
right.
just I was curious. Like, I just,
What happened? What was it exactly that happened that made you say, this is it?
what you mean? That made me finally say this is enough?
Yeah,
Right.
Because it's over now. What do you mean? Well, I mean, it's not
it's not
technically. It's
over. It's
not.
not really
Well,
over.
technically, that's why I say technically it's not. But as far as I go, it's been kind of over. You know what I'm saying? I was just waiting for, you know, these trials.
The guilty, the sentencing.
Yeah, trials and all of this stuff.
Right,
Shit.
right. They're basically almost done, like you said. We're just waiting for um the Chicago trial, basically, and then more or less after that, it's pretty much done. I mean, really, let's be honest.
And to me, like for me, I'm just thankful that I didn't prematurely release anything because I've written probably maybe like 6 or 7 versions of this book. And it's like if you read them, you'll know exactly what my emotional state was at that time. And I didn't want to write anything from a place of anger. I didn't want to write anything from a place of hurt. I didn't
Right.
want to write anything because I felt like I wouldn't be telling an accurate story because then I'm being biased because I'm having issues with, let's say, when me
Well,
and the Savage.
mamita, if you're gonna do a book, I say you just put both sides of the story, man.
No, 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 everything. I
Right,
am.
like the
And what
good,
I
the bad, the ugly, whatever you gotta do.
What you were saying, Cash?
initially it was supposed to be me telling their story. That's not what
Right,
it is anymore because I got too deep in it. So
right.
now this is me telling my story. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I had to be more transparent. I feel like I had to be honest about like what my mental state was when I was going through certain stuff. It was a point in time where, I started being told certain information. I started seeing certain things and I did feel bad for R. Kelly. I'm not going to sit here and act like I didn't because I had those moments and I did feel like that. I found out a lot of stuff that other people still don't know that hasn't been like publicly released. Can y'all still hear me? Cuz I
Yes,
got Oh, you went
yes.
on mute. Okay, it got
Yes,
Oh
super
mama,
no,
I
quiet.
I'm
went on
listening,
mute.
baby.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am,
all
because
ears, honey. Because I
I
need
got
you to get this out so you can feel better.
yes, ma'am, and I got shit running in the background. So
Oh, okay. It just got super quiet. But my thing was just, like I did feel bad for him. I felt like he was being wronged in a sense, and I still do in certain ways. Now, let me be clear. I know y'all don't like him, but it's still a lot of things that have been done that have not been right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm also human, and I still have to take into consideration that no matter how somebody gets to the point that they get to, or no matter how people went about, you know, coming to him with ill will or putting themselves in crazy situations, knowing, maybe his history or what he's being accused of, that still has nothing to do with the actions of a grown ass man. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to take myself out of the mindset of me personally feeling a way about some of the people that he was in it with, so that I could really step back and look at it for what it is. And that was hard for me to do because I was constantly going through the motions. You know what I'm saying? Like even when me and Angelo was falling out and we beefing, so now I'm feeling away. And of course, like I'm like, well, shit, you did this to R. Kelly, you did this to R. Kelly, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to get out of that first.
You
I
was
was
around a whole bunch of snakes.
Yeah, seriously. And
That's all it
Pennyville had a
was.
question. Did you have any interactions with Daryl Johnson?
no, not directly
Oh, okay. But you had interactions through text, phone?
with Daryl Johnson. No,
Yeah, with Daryl.
mm-mm.
Basically, she know who that is, but she ain't had no interactions
No,
with him.
no, no. She had no right. Okay.
I had no direct interactions with him at all.
Okay.
But I just had to, you know what I'm saying? To me, honestly, it was a lot of people hands in this situation that just wasn't clean. So for me being the type of person I was, because like if you conduct an investigation, first of all, you're not supposed to be emotional. Your emotions are supposed to be out of it. You're supposed to be able to be non-biased, look at the situation for what it is. You're not supposed to get caught up. You're not supposed to get personable with these people. You're not supposed to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I did a lot of things that were wrong.
Right.
I did a lot of things that were wrong. So
But you know what? Whatever you did wrong, you can make it
It's
right.
okay. Exactly. Just own up to it. You stepping in your truth, and that's it. That's all you can do. Everybody else, you have to understand. You put yourself in a snake pit.
no, I did. And I didn't really know like what I was getting involved in. Like I was very naive.
Just like Bon Jean, she don't know what she getting into.
Yeah, I was very naive going into the situation. I was naive through a lot of it. And like I said, I had my own trauma. You know what I'm saying? I had been through my own stuff. So when I got in this situation, like I'm hearing stories and I'm hearing stuff and I'm being triggered by this stuff. So I had to get to a point where I could get past all of that and I could say, okay, even though I don't like this motherfucker, let me still put myself in their shoes and let me still see why they may have been doing this. So it's my story, but I'm not bashing nobody. So if people looking for tea like me, I'm not bashing anybody. Period. Because I'm saying things from both sides because that's how I think. I always look at it, but then I always put myself in that person's shoes. Like, okay, it looked like this, but why would they have done that? Maybe it's more to this that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Or what could they have been feeling? So it's that type of thing. I just analyze the whole situation. I just tell shit that went on. Now some people gonna feel away because they might feel like I'm telling shit that's private, but I mean it is what it is. Cause I feel like personally, I feel like the public deserves to understand this shit because they was
Right.
duped. They was duped. They was duped. Lifetime didn't give them a real view
Right.
into what the fuck was going on with this shit. Like if people knew the half of even what was buried here on YouTube, it's still so many people that don't know about half of the shit that done happened here.
Right. There's a lot of stuff going on, and it would be great if, like I said, you wrote the book and you told all sides of the whole saga. Because you've been oh shit, Blake
A lot.
dropped out. You've been you've done experience pretty much all sides.
Yeah.
So it would be good if you gave the people the truth as much as you want to tell the truth without bashing, like you say. You know,
Yeah.
there's ways. I'm pretty sure you know how to write it out. You know what I mean? You're a professional. You know how to write.
Yeah, much better than Sex Me because people think they're like, oh my gosh, she wrote like this raunchy book. Yeah, but trust me, it gets better than that. But I just man, I don't hate none of these people. Now I don't like being threatened. That shit be rubbing me the
Right,
wrong way. But
right,
it's
right,
just like I dealt with all of these people and I saw bad things in people, but I also saw the good side of these people. You know what I'm saying?
right, right. That's what I'm saying. We need to hear a book about the good, the bad, the ugly, but it's
Yeah.
got to be truthful. It can't
Right.
be bullshit.
Right.
And
And I feel like that's the problem because everybody is not being 100% truthful because it's
right,
like everybody might have did something, you know.
some way, some complicit somehow without
Right.
realizing that they were, because they were manipulated into the situation. This is what a lot of people don't get. There's a lot of manipulation that has gone on in this situation from all ends.
Yeah, it's true.
And if you, being the journalist, and you were into all sides, you would be that person to give the directive of all sides and say, well, this was the good, this was the bad, this was the worst thing, this was the best thing, and this is what really went down, on all sides. All sides. And I was threatened, and this one was threatened, and that happened, and this got paranoid, and that person got paranoid, and
Shit, I
people
was
was,
paranoid.
you know what I mean? Like, whatever, right? Whatever it is that about other people and yourself that were involved, and how you were put into certain
Yeah.
predicaments and positions, and the shit you went through, mamita, like, just let it out, without, like you said, without bashing, but let it out. Let your truth out. you know a lot of people have come forward, like I said.
Yeah.
you know I let you know there was a total of 32 victims that have come forward against R. Kelly publicly, whether it had been that they were anonymous or we know them, but they all came out, whether they were Jane Doe's or they were Azriel Clary's. There's 32 people, including two boys. The
She
rest
said
were
2 boys.
girls. So we got 30 women and two boys that have come forward. And we don't know how many more are just sitting behind the bushes, just watching shit unfold and say, you see, this is exactly why I will never tell.
Yeah. Yeah, that does happen. That does happen. I don't know, man. Overall, I just think it's really a sad situation.
For everybody.
It's a sad
Everybody,
situation.
including R. Kelly. It's sad for everybody because
No, I feel for
he
him. I
ruined
feel for
his
him.
life for his addiction.
I feel for him. And I know I get it's with me, it's like I could never please either side because I feel for them, but I feel for him too. And you
You're
know,
human. So you understand, and being that you've been in that circle of the families and the circle of the perpetrator, right? So
Blade
you
asks, why do I
understand
feel for
both
him?
sides. You could understand both sides.
And
But
I do. And I do. And
you
I do.
do you feel caught in the middle?
I mean, at one point I did. At
Okay.
one point I did because I was
Okay.
just like, this is confusing to me because it just seems like nobody's hands are clean. Like I would okay,
Right.
well let me not say the savages, but it's just it just seemed like okay, something is fishy about this. This don't sound right. You know
Right.
what
You
I'm
had
saying? This
your
is wrong.
instincts. You
Yeah,
had
it
your
was it was it
instincts.
was a lot, man. It
Right.
was a lot going on. But my thing is Blake asks, why do I feel for him? My thing is this, he's still human. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And everybody, oh, he's this monster, he's this, he's that, or whatever, but he's not some case study. You know what I'm saying? He's a human and humans make mistakes. And I know a little
Yeah,
bit
but when you
more.
make a mistake, you do it one time and correct your wrong. If you
Well, no,
keep
no, no, no,
doing
no,
it over
no,
and over, it's not a mistake.
no. But you didn't let me finish. People make mistakes, but I know a little bit more about his childhood than what the public does because of people I talked to and research I did, and I went a lot deeper. And I think that's what kind of fucked me up for a while because I just feel like he was failed. Now, that is not an excuse. So I don't want nobody to
Right.
confuse what I'm saying. Like, oh my God, who is this that said? Because I just literally,
Atmos.
no, 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 not at Miss. I just literally looked down and I saw somebody said he's not a case study, but he should be one. Like, that threw me
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, that
off.
Nettie Boo. Nettie Boo.
That threw me off. I'm sorry. But
You know what? And she's absolutely right. Nettie Boo, you're absolutely right. He would be a great case study. If he really sat down and was honest with a psychologist and saw that person, yeah, I think he needs that. He really
well,
needs to see a real psychologist.
hold on, admins. I don't know how long admin's been in here, but I'm not saying that his childhood. Well, first of all, let's be clear. His childhood absolutely does have to do with 30 years of abuse
Right,
because
right,
everybody responds to trauma differently. You have
right,
some people who are abused and who want to protect children because
right.
they know what they went through and they don't want to see that happen to
Somebody like
somebody else.
me. Right.
But you have people who go through things like that and psychologically it's embedded in them.
It's
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 almost
it's
like they were
generational,
groomed.
generational
Right,
curse.
right.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
my thing is I'm not saying at all, you know what I'm saying, that I can't sympathize with victims or that I'm making excuse for him. But what I'm saying is I see it from both
Mm.
sides. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So for me, it's like, okay, yes, this is a problem. Yes, there were people that were victimized, but at the same time, like he has a problem too. And I mean, I know a lot of people on that side are
Yeah.
probably gonna get upset for me saying that, but this is reality. Like he's
Right.
not okay. He's not okay.
Right. Right.
He's not okay. Even if you hear about some of the things that he went through as a kid, it it fucking mirrors some of the things that he's actually been
He
accused
went
of.
through. You know, and I said that for me, studying this case and reading up on everything and things like that, and going through his interviews and other people talking about him as well in interviews, I see that yes, this is a generational curse. And yes, he is reliving his trauma through these girls. He's taking his power back that he lost as little R. Kelly. Little Robert lost control as a child. Now he's trying to get his power back. I get it. I've learned a lot about trauma bonding and,
Mhm.
and narcissism
Me too.
and these things. He's really going through a lot of these things because of his generational curse. Unfortunately, he didn't get the help he needed when he had the money, and that was his fault. Instead, he let his alter ego take over. That's how I see him. That's just my opinion. And I'm not a doctor.
And you know I share with you privately. Like I don't know if I'm gonna say that part publicly, but you know what I told you I think it is. Um
Yeah.
I really wholeheartedly believe that from my experience. But I just I can't I don't know, I got a heart, man. So when it comes down
Right.
to everything, like I just I can't please one side or the other.
Right.
I just feel like it's just a sad situation all the way around.
Right.
And I feel like where he is right now, I know y'all might not like this. I don't like the fact that he's where he is right now because I don't feel like that's going to fix him.
It,
But you
It's
know.
not. It's I don't think it is either. I don't think it will rehabilitate him,
Yeah.
but I think it will teach him a lesson.
I think it's his karma.
Right.
I think it's
Like
his karma.
it bit him in the ass. He thought it was cute. And hey, Travis. Yeah,
Well, see,
it's
Indigo, this is my thing. Because I saw where Indigo put an abused person should know better than to be abusive. And
right,
see, this is where I have a lot of debates. Even when I was in college, I had a lot of debates about this. Because when we talk about people who may have mental disorders, you know what I'm saying? We
right.
can't say they should have known better. It can't be both. Somebody can't have a mental issue and know better.
No, see, now that's the shit. Because you know what? When you have an alter ego, yeah, you know better. You know better. Your alter ego knows better. You have two split personalities. You have R. Kelly, the persona, and then you have Robert Sylvester Kelly, the man. You feel me? And he always talks to himself or towards other as a third person. And now, in your experience with him, have you said you didn't have too much
Right, it
interaction
was
with
limited.
him personally, right? So, but when you
And you know what? Hold on. Let me make this clear because, they
yeah,
like
yeah,
to
please
try to
do. Go ahead.
say, yeah, they like to try to say, oh, he didn't trust her. First of all, he didn't trust nobody. Let's be clear. But anyway, they like to say, oh, he didn't trust her. So he wouldn't let her around. No, my interaction with him was limited because I chose for it to be. So let me make that clear.
Right, 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 right. And remember what you said to me yesterday? Look at the comment on the screen.
That's exactly what I said, wasn't
Okay.
it? That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, that's why I highlighted that. I said, hold on, wait a minute.
Right. And that works both ways. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
and
If you're
we had
trying to
this
get
combo.
somebody help, you could tell them they need it or you could try to take them there, but if they don't want it, they don't want it.
Right.
And the same thing goes for, them talking about parents setting them up and, people doing whatever. They could dangle anything in front of your face. That don't mean you got to touch it.
That's my issue with him. Just cause somebody dangles some shit in your face, you shouldn't have touched it. Period. 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 Period.
Yeah. So for me, it's just like,
Oh, what happened between Cash and Latoya X?
what you mean?
I don't know. They're just asking, like, what are you guys still
They
friends?
mean they
Still
mean like
talk?
what's the deal or was there a problem?
I don't know. Sharice, clarify that question, Mama. He knew whatever happened to him wasn't right, yet he subjected others to it. That was a problem as well. So that just makes you say he knew what he was doing.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not making excuses.
Okay, Cash, are you gonna pull your book back since you said it was a lie? And moving forward, are you only gonna put out the truth? Sorry if you answered it already. Been in and out the chat.
Oh, wait a minute. Pull what book back? Cause
The Sex Me Daddy.
Sex Me ain't been out in years. I took that book down years ago. But somebody had leaked the PDF, so that's
The
probably still
PDF
floating
is
around.
still online. Yeah, the
Yeah.
PDF. Mm-hmm.
But I am going to talk about that book in my book, and I'm going to admit that that book was fiction
Okay.
because everybody is not on YouTube. So, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
You're absolutely right.
the rounds that book made, it may be a lot of people who don't know,
Right.
that book wasn't real. So I'm definitely righting my wrongs, period. Like I feel like
Right.
I have to do that no
Right.
matter which
Amen.
side it comes from.
Amen. Amen. And I think
Um,
I think that would be an honorable thing.
yeah, I have to. I have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why when I was up there, people were saying I should apologize. I was honestly, if I never spoke to Tim again, if I never spoke to, Kelly, if I never spoke
Right.
to none of them, like that was already gonna happen in that book.
Right.
That was
Right.
already gonna happen. But I'm still gonna be honest about my experience. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Right.
I'm not protecting anybody.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
So it's really going to be like a tell all, right?
yeah, like I can't protect nobody. I have to, especially if it's at the expense of me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
if we was
Right.
at odds and you said something, whether it was to police or on wherever this stuff was said, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to correct that because that's me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can
Right.
apologize to you if there's anything you had to deal with because of me, but I can't let a lie stand.
Right. Right.
I can't let that happen.
Take Kelly said, I wonder why she wasn't called by the prosecution or why she didn't send in a letter for his mitigation report.
Who, me?
Yeah. You see the question?
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you why I wasn't called by the prosecution. I was not called by either side because I'm not a credible witness. Because I was on both sides of the fence and because I said things over here that might have contradicted things I said over here, while I was going through the motions and doing all of this stuff, they just wouldn't have been able to use me. Because if they trying to make a point with something I'm saying here, then boom, they could come with a recording or they could come with something else and then it just throws the jury off. They just gonna be confused
Right.
because it'll still put that doubt in your mind like, wait a minute, she say she was a journalist, but was she a journalist if you got a good attorney, you know
Right.
so
There's it would have been a conflict of interest, more or less,
right, I feel like it just
because
was too much
you
of a risk.
were on both sides and things like that. So I would have seen you a conflict of interest.
Right, yeah, I think it was just too much of a risk, period.
Right. Right.
But I'll be honest, they still use me as a pawn because I'm sorry, some of those narratives incorrect, but it's cool. The truth will
Right.
come out.
But you said you will tell all. So
I got
that'll
to.
be good. Right. It'll be good for the soul and good so that people will finally stop talking. Maybe you know what I mean.
And when it comes down to Latoya, I'ma be honest with y'all.
Yeah.
Um Latoya came out saying that my book was her life. Uh
Right.
she came out saying that she had like an 11 or 12-year-old son from
Right.
R. Kelly.
Yes, I remember that.
She was supposed to be an alleged victim of
Right.
R.
She
Kelly.
showed pictures of her being abused, beat up. Her face was beat up and shit.
So when I first got word of her, I got a call from somebody at the network, not Lifetime, from another one, and they said, "You wrote 'Sex Me,' right?" And I said, "Well, yeah. Why you asking me that?" And they said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Well, shit. If I said I wrote the book, I wrote the book. Like, what? What do you mean?"
Right.
And
Right.
they said, "Well, let's get on a FaceTime. You know, show me something." So I'm like, okay. So we hopped on FaceTime. I think I had like boxes and boxes of books at that time. So I showed them and everything. And I'm just like, where is this coming from? What is this about? And they said, well, it's a Latoya from the Carolinas that's claiming that this book is like her life. And they told me that she was supposed to be flying out to LA to meet with Gloria Allred. And I think she was supposed to meet with Lizette too. And
Yeah. Allegedly she was the girl from
was it Michigan,
Georgia or
Detroit?
Michigan. Yeah, Michigan, Detroit. From Detroit, that they put in the indictment and they wound up taking her off.
Okay. So see, I was like super confused because I'm like, well, wait a minute. Cause when they told me that she supposedly had a child from him, I said, well, wait a minute now. Cause I'm like, if she has a child from him, that's a story in itself. Like you wouldn't have a need to lie and claim a fake book. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was kind of odd to me. Um, I ended up talking to her because I wanted to know what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I feel like Latoya had her own agenda.
Yeah,
Um, that's
I
what
think
that
so too.
was.
Yeah, yeah. She saw an opportunity. Cash, do you know about the money Latoya supposedly has for RSK? That $4 million.
I don't think that was true.
Yeah, I
Personally,
believe
I
that.
don't think that was true, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think
I
that's
don't.
true.
I don't think that was true either. I think that was bullshit. I think she just went with the narrative that, because they were saying that R. Kelly was hiding money in other people's names. So I think she just went with that narrative to make it look like that was true.
And see, with that documentary, and I just always found it strange that part when like she sat down with Azriel and stuff. I know that wasn't in the documentary, but
No, that was in the precedents with
just the
Shabazz.
fact that Angelo let her get that close to Azriel, I
Mm,
was very confused by it. It just kind of made me wonder about stuff, but I
mm,
don't know.
mm. And it was all because supposedly she said she had R. Kelly's bank account money and things of this nature. I don't know. Black Girl Beauty said, what was or is your relationship with Latoya X?
I mean, I just told you how she came into the picture and why I started talking to her. I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on, but I mean, I don't have a problem with Latoya. I still don't really know what her deal is, but I don't.
Right, you haven't kept in contact with her as of late.
And.
Okay, okay. But you guys are in good standing. You just didn't, leave on a bad term or anything
I
of that
mean,
nature, right?
she just hit me up on Snapchat about drunk bowling like 2, 3 weeks ago. So
All right, so you guys are still in contact. All right,
yeah,
cool.
like I don't have a problem with Latoya.
Right, right, right. Rockin'
She
said
said,
has no record of seeking help after 2008 when the lawyers allegedly had him on libido shots. Well, he did say he didn't have sex for a year and it was the best year he ever had. Remember that? It was in the mitigation report, guys. Is
"Wait,
Cash and Latoya still cool? Yeah, mama, they're still cool. What
wait,
happened to
hold
the
on.
podcast?
That podcast was never a real thing." But
Right. You did mention that.
who is Lesmit? I don't know if I'm saying this right.
Yeah,
Lesmit
Les Smith.
one.
Yes, Les
Okay,
Smith.
it says, I thought she said the other day it was determined she wasn't involved. Now it's a conflict of interest. Okay, Natalie, I get you now. Let me address that real quick. Okay, when I said that I wasn't involved, what I was answering or addressing was when people kept asking, how come I didn't get arrested?
Right, right,
So what I was saying was the reason I didn't get arrested is because I didn't do anything.
right,
Like the feds can see stuff that people on the outside can't see. So they saw that okay, she was over here, she was over there, she was over here. They know, at the time of the screening or while I was having these conversations with Dawn, whatever, like she wasn't even there yet. She wasn't where she was telling him she was. I mean, they could see cell phone pings. They could see my location and where I'm at and what's going on. So that's what I was saying. When I said I wasn't involved, I meant as far as committing any of these crimes or actually being involved in, you know what I'm saying, these crimes. That's why I'm not arrested.
right. If they allegedly convinced him to take libido shots. Oh Lord. Boston had a question. Honey said, but the book said it was fiction, right?
Ah, well, it wasn't let me say this. It was not clearly indicated because when I put the book out, first of all, I put it out on my own website. So as to where like on Amazon or something, you would go in the fiction section and you would see that it said fiction. There's no fiction section on the website. It was just there. So,
Right, right, right.
you know, it just was out there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, she just put it out there as an anonymous book.
Yeah, it was just out there.
Hmm. Conflict of interest is when they have an issue with either a lawyer or a witness, where to the point where a witness or a lawyer could have known something about the, what happened with Nicole, right? There was a conflict of interest. Why? Because she was speaking with Azriel and Joy and defending R. Kelly. That was a conflict of interest because she was on both sides. So Cash would be a conflict of interest. Get it?
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Lady T. What's up, loca? Yeah, she said they're still cool. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to go through all the questions. Let's see. Okay, baby, take that break, mamita.
So, okay, let's go back. Let's go back because you put one on the screen that I seen. So let's go back from Take R. Kelly, Give Us Back Tupac.
Yes, this one right here.
Interesting name, but
Yes, that's my girl take. That's my girl take. R. Kelly, give us back
yeah,
Tupac.
not
Yes,
on
ma'am.
the stand, no letter in the mitigation report, no reports against people threatening her. Can you elaborate? So, what are
Okay,
you
let's see if
saying?
she clarified the question. Um,
It wasn't no question. She obviously was making a comment.
right, she made a comment. Just tell us whose story that really is from.
It's not from anybody's story. In the beginning, like I think I might have said like I ghost wrote it for somebody. I also think at another time I might have said like I put people's stories together, but honestly, I just freestyled a story.
Right,
That's
she
pretty
did
much
say
what it was.
yeah. She took a little of what she knew of hurting, what she heard of, and
Right.
then she just made her own story.
Yeah, I just built the story around it.
He
Now how
said,
that
"Who that
story
Cash?" Yes, it's Cash Tune. You want to come up, Tune?
now how that story ended up being so close to everything, I have no clue.
That's crazy. I told you that was wild. I was wild. I dropped the link, Tune, in case you want to come up, bro. Look, 14 days, Daddy. Oh man. Ah, yo, my ladies be crazy. 14 days, y'all. 14 days. Girl. Yes. He said, nah. Okay, Papi. I just dropped it just in case. I wasn't sure. I know how
Mm-mm.
you be doing, bro. So, Cash, I'm glad you was able to let it out, and hopefully you won't be harassed anymore. I mean,
Oh,
shit.
girl, I'm expecting it. But
Uh, well, like we said, report that shit if you need to. I did tell you, if you really need to, I'll send it to the prosecutors so that they can see, and that you are being harassed as well. I mean,
yeah, I got
like,
plenty of stuff.
that's the best we could do, or I could give you the information for the prosecutor yourself and you can handle that however you want to.
Oh, they gonna run with this part, but trust me, I got information over there.
Okay.
I have information over there. So, but um yeah, thank you
Of
for letting me come on because
course.
I could not
Anytime.
have went to Sylvia and said, "Sylvia, let me address this." I could not have went to any.
Right. Right. Unfortunately, yeah, Sylvia is not happy right now.
What you mean?
Well, you're here with me. Yeah, I don't think she's very happy.
Y'all don't do me like that. And Toon wasn't gonna come up here because he wasn't gonna say to my face that,
He
why
said
that
she's
person
pretty but
had to have
ugly.
my last name and whatever. I've heard you say that before. I'll be in the
Let me
bush.
find out soon. Don't that wasn't Oh my god. Okay. Y'all terrible. Come on, guys. Let's leave Cash alone, all right?
It's fine. Listen, I'm used to it by now.
Well, we didn't come over here to bash you, honey.
Look,
So
and can you imagine what's gonna be said when the story comes out for real, like on that scale?
Ave Maria. Girl, well, you got my number when you want to blow off steam, okay?
Oh, girl, I won't be blowing off no steam at that time.
No,
Like,
I mean to me personally.
oh, because I'm like, I won't be blowing
I'm
off
saying me
no
personally, mama, not
steam.
talking about going on live. I'm talking about, personally. You got my number. We could talk. You already
Don't
know.
play, Tune. Don't play. Let's
What
not
he
do that.
said.
Let's
He
not do
said
that,
he
sir.
said that's hips.
Let's not do that, sir.
No, 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 that's not. No, not anymore.
No, 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 no. Now see what you just did? Earlier, you said we was gonna act like that never happened. Like, what are
Right,
we
that never
doing?
happened.
Right, what are we
Tone,
doing?
tone. It never happened, bro. It never happened. That shit is erased from the memory. Okay.
Please
When and
no.
where is it coming out? Joking, laugh aloud. We know, Poppy. We know. My pops is still in the building. What's up, pops? Matter of fact, pops, drop your link to your channel. Do you know how to copy and paste it? DJ Juan Valentine. That's my pops, guys. That's David's father. That's my husband. That's my husband's dad. Diva said not anymore. She's joking, not smoking and smoking. Listen, I'm not smoking anymore. I was smoking before. Yes, I was. Uh-huh. She already has my. Okay, that's what he said. She already has my last name.
Yeah, I done heard
Ave
him before.
Maria, que di que. Yeah, it's
Oh
funny.
my God, they said she didn't want that wide Pontiac. Lord. Every time somebody say something about the hips, that's what gets me. That's what
Eso lo que es, que he had hips, so what?
stop.
Listen, my son has
Stop.
my shape. Unfortunately, he's got wide hips and a wide booty, and his booty stick out like his mama. My son got, it was supposed to be for my daughter, but that didn't happen. It's the other way around. My daughter got my husband's shape, and my son got my shape. It is what it is, bro. That just means the girls is gonna love that booty. They're gonna be slapping that ass. Okay, that's what that means. Okay, my son gonna be wide hips too. But he gonna be doing it right. Okay. Shit. And my daughter got a mustache. Fuck all of y'all. That's goddamn right. We Puerto Rican. I got a mustache. Who wants to kiss me? My husband. And any other motherfucker that came along. Okay? Girl, they make fun of my mustache. Yes. My gap in between my teeth. It's what it is. Listen, I'm beautiful. You see that picture right there? That's a
Yes,
pretty bitch right there. Okay?
yes, she is.
Right. Like, say something. I'll break out more pictures. Okay? They don't want to see the real sexy pictures. The motherfuckers will
Uh-oh.
fall to the floor. They'll be like, hold up, wait a minute. No, we can't talk about Diva. No, no, we ain't got nothing to pick about her. Yeah. Don't let me show my blondie pictures. They won't know what to do with that. I love you too, Papi. Let me see what she said. It's on. Oh, here goes Tune. Papi, what's up, Papi?
You know I come to fuck with you.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Please do.
I'm scared.
Don't get scared. That's my bro. He don't scare nobody. He brings them closer.
You know your name was almost Cash Clary?
Oh,
That's what they call me when they mad.
Oh, is that what they call you?
They surely do. Oh, Cash Clary lion ass or whatever.
no, they don't. I didn't see that one. Oh my God, are you kidding me, Cash? For
They
real?
say that on Twitter sometimes.
Ave Maria.
But you did admit you was, you know what I'm saying? He got the gift of gab. He had you for a minute. He had you
He
going.
did, Bendito. He did. But you know what? Fuck him. I'm sorry.
We got the
I
same
I
last name. You had to redeem my last name now.
I know I've heard you before. I've heard you. I be in the bushes. I heard you
Mm.
say it's unfortunate she got my last name. I've heard it. But yeah, See, I'm being honest. I'm not gonna lie. I was
That's
a
what it
little fucked
is.
up in the
That's what it
head.
is.
But
Honestly.
you did have a couple other niggas
No,
Mm,
chasing after you too. I ain't gonna say no names.
no.
yeah.
But look at how beautiful she is. Why wouldn't she have some niggas chasing her? Like,
I
come on.
always said she was pretty.
Like,
I said that on a picture. I'm friends with you on Instagram.
Well, thank you. But I just, y'all. Let me.
Yeah.
she's beautiful. She's
I know,
beautiful.
but she be recording the shit out of niggas. She cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, she was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Wait.
It's okay,
First
but
of
there
all,
ain't no
let's
more
be
cuckoo.
clear.
But
No,
there ain't
no,
no
no.
more. They
Wait,
ain't no
wait,
more.
wait. No. I gotta address that. In real life, I do not record people. Let's be clear. That is not something that I do. Okay? I just want that to be known.
Yeah.
I do not record people.
Listen.
But this right
Everybody.
here,
So it was just everybody that was in the R. Kelly sector.
honestly, I had to. When I first started out, I was so naive. I didn't even think about recording. Honestly, it was the Savages and Dawn, because both of them recorded.
Forgot about Dawn was your boo too.
No, hold on. Oh,
No.
no. You know what? Let me clear that up while I'm
Yes,
here.
Let me,
please do,
no,
Cash.
hold
Please
on. Let
do,
me ask you.
Cash.
You going to see Cuz? You gonna visit him?
No, 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 no.
You
Cash
know
is
what?
going to explain. Go ahead. Please explain that.
Hold on, wait. Let
Please
me let me
clear
clear
the
this
air.
up. Let me
Yes,
clear
ma'am.
this up real fast because I have seen a lot of lives where I've been attached to a lot of people, and people was like, "Oh yeah, when I was talking to her, she flirted with me," and when I was, "Oh yeah, she flirted with me. She tried to get me to." Okay, let me say this. I ain't finna put nobody to shame right now, but if any of those people are listening right now, y'all know good and well I never. But I'm gonna let y'all boys rock out. But y'all know
Well,
that I never, because it's a couple of them that I'm like, really? Seriously?
they was
I
mesmerized
like, do
over
you really think I would? Okay.
Now, there are people I did flirt with, but
Right,
it's some
we
people I
know, we know some.
never,
I don't know about everybody else.
never. Okay.
here. It was one you did flirt with.
Like
Was it
Dana. Like Dana, you know I never. Please stop.
you flirted with Dana?
Wait,
No,
wait,
but
she
that's what he
flirted with the
said.
broski.
But that's what he said. He said I flirted with him. Dana said
Oh
that.
yeah, that's right. I remember when she was on the
Well,
Boski
actually,
thing that
she
time.
didn't. She didn't initiate it. I shouldn't say that. No, let me
I
correct
did flirt
myself.
with Dabrowski. I surely
You
did.
did, but on a
Oh,
live, we witnessed him doing it to you.
Yeah, but Dabrowski was flirting with everybody. So
Right, and you was going along with the game. Girl, I recorded that live. I think I still
She
have that
wanted to get
recording.
her. She wanted to get her some Daboski.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, Cash.
you
I
know what? Let me
recorded
say
that
this.
live.
Let me say this. I'm gonna say this, and y'all might not like it, but the only person,
Look at Nanya throwing up.
Oh shit!
was that person, and that's
Was,
unfortunate. But moving right along.
was it that DJ? The DJ nigga was on you too.
No, he wasn't.
DJ? I don't remember
No,
that.
not DJ. The other, I can't think of his name right now. The nigga that
Oh, oh, the bender.
Let's
yeah.
let's not go there. Let's like
Cash,
let's not do that.
Cash.
I
Listen,
missed
I'm
the I
young.
missed the I
Hold
missed the
on.
other live.
We spoke
Wait,
about that,
I'm
but we ain't
young.
going there.
I was having fun. Okay. All
She's
right.
Mm-hmm.
young, wild, and free.
And
Fuck that
recorded
shit,
all
okay?
theirs.
Let her be a woman,
No,
god damn it.
no, you know what? Let's be clear. I never recorded block. I had no reason to record block. I never recorded block.
Nunya. Look at what she
You sure recorded his hips ass, boy, isn't it?
You know what?
Them conversations you put
Cash,
out
cash.
when you get mad, boy, you
Wait.
Cash, look
cold
at the
motherfucker, boy. That's why I kept saying she pretty, but that nigga
Wait.
recorded you had your ass out here on the internet.
wait a minute.
She flirted
Wait
with
a
the
minute.
minty. Which eye did he see that out
I
of?
can't.
You know what?
Oh, she flirt. Oh, with the minty.
No, I did not. I never
You want?
did.
You wanted some of that lazy eye love, huh?
You
Oh.
know what? I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
You know
Hey,
we only play. All
you
right.
see?
For
Hey,
those that are
you
in
see
the
the
bushes, wait a minute. Espérate. For those that are in the bushes, right now we are just joking, and everything we're saying is not true. Okay, so don't go
you know
back
they gonna take it the
and
way they
make
want to take it.
lives. That's why I gotta clear this shit up, bro.
They gonna
Don't go
chop
back.
it. They gonna
Don't.
chop it.
Don't. I'm saying it right now. I'm making a motherfucking disclaimer on my channel for all you motherfuckers who want to chop and screw shit. We're just fucking around right now, talking shit, playing around. Ain't none of this shit we saying right now facts.
Crazy
All right,
mother.
So,
Jack.
but
Let's get that shit straight.
hold up, sis. Did Dana try to flirt with you though, Cash?
I think Dana tried to get me to flirt. I mean, because he
Oh,
said
he wanted you to wink
something.
your eyes.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you seen that booty eat video. You got that on lock.
You know what? I did not see that, but maybe I need to. Somebody send it to me.
Oh boy,
But
Ave Maria.
my thing
that nigga
is,
right there suck change out of pocket meter.
Wait. I can't.
but no, I didn't. It was a couple of them who said it, and I was like, "Damn!" So y'all making this long ass list. I'll never forget one night. Um, I was in the living room and I turned on my laptop. I said, "I'm gonna get on YouTube and see what's going on." And I don't watch all of Dana's videos, but I think Dawn's sister was on Dana's channel.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, let me turn and see what's going on." And my son walked in. And as I'm turning on Dana, my son walks in and I hear Dana saying, "Oh, yeah, it was this girl named Cash Jones. And yeah, she went from Dawn to no, to Tim to Angelo to this one to that." My son was like, "Oh, no." He was like, "Oh, no." Like, what
Oh,
do he got going on? I'm like,
ah,
"I have no clue, son. I don't know. What is
So-
going on here?" And he talking about to me. I said to you. Oh, damn. I didn't know that. I didn't know I messed with Dawn. I mean, it was a lot of people. I'm like, I didn't know I messed with these people, but okay.
Ave Maria.
well,
No.
we don't know if you mess with him per se, but that was the rumor that
Right, that
Don
was
was
the
on
rumor.
you.
That was the rumor. But who created that
Uh,
fucking rumor? You feel me? Like who started that stupid shit?
well, we
No,
know
who
you.
started it?
Gibbs put that gift of gab on you and shit. Had you
Go
sucker
say
for
no,
love and
don't
shit.
watch.
I was. I
No,
was.
he got the gift of gab. I ain't gonna even lie, cause he had us fooled like a motherfucker.
I
Yeah,
could own
he
up
really
to it.
did, yo. Word up. Word up. That's why I'm so disappointed in that pops. Cause he had us fooled, yo. Word up.
Well, he got at me. I ever see that nigga. He got to give me that 1-on-1. I need that on
Oh,
my
really?
mama.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well,
I don't
right,
know.
Cash, right.
Look, I'm still stuck on the daddy daughter porn. I can't get that out of my mind. Like, I cannot get that out of my mind. So I
Oh
just,
yeah, yeah. You seen that shit? That was crazy.
oh, I surely
That was
did.
crazy.
It's still in there.
Oh yeah, that's right. You was taking up for him that day. Who channel you was
No,
on?
oh, no, oh,
No,
Oh
it was on
yeah,
Sylvia's
yeah. Was that
channel.
block? No, that wasn't block. That was
Sylvia.
Sylvia's
yeah.
channel.
Who?
It
That
was
was on
on
Sylvia.
Sylvia's channel when what are you talking about? When Angelo was exposed for that
What?
raking charge?
Yeah,
It
for the
was on
sex shit
Sylvia's.
and Cash was over
Wait,
there taking up for him.
wait, how was I really? I sounded
Yeah.
like I was taking up for him.
I was like, damn. You was like, well, I changed my number, but I still have contact with him, and I
Oh
don't think he
no,
did
no, I
even do
didn't.
nothing like that. Yes, you did.
No,
Hey, chat. Am I lying?
I don't know. I
no.
don't remember all of the conversation that night.
I
Damn
remember
it.
that shit because we was over here like, she's still talking to that nigga. They still talking.
What
She's
Oh, yeah,
still
yeah. Well,
she's
contact?
she
still in
did
love.
say she was still in contact with him, but not the way they usually were.
Yeah, something to that nature.
Something to that
But
nature, not
but
verbatim, but yeah.
she was kind of on the slide taking up for him like he wouldn't.
Because
I don't think it's
what
like that. Nah.
but you know what? It was because I was fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be
Right, right.
honest. I was
Your
fucked
heart
up.
was where it was, man. Whatever, man.
And I was back speaking to him. So if I'm
So
back,
do you think he really likes you too, or he just played you for
I
information?
don't know. I mean, well, I can't really say he played me for information because what information did he get? And then after that whole incident with my cousin and all of that stuff, like why would you be back talking to me?
Right, that's what he was. That was his claim to fame. Que di que what Tune said.
I missed the show. I missed the show. When was it? Yesterday. I heard you apologize.
I
Yeah,
did apologize to a few people.
yeah.
Oh,
It
that's
was
good.
great. It was good. It was good that
That's
that happened, man. For real. For real.
Miss Rogers. That's my
Yeah.
partner right there.
Yeah.
I'm
She
glad
sees
you did
you
that.
know, people's partner. I
Now I
see.
can now I can take you off my board.
Oh shoot! So you had a board?
You fucking have a depot board. Stop.
Look, like you had a board too?
I can tell.
Right, we gang out here, right?
Wait
Right.
Yeah,
a
no,
minute.
That's
Wait,
what they're
wait,
saying, right?
wait,
Fucking
wait. Did you
pendejas.
see the lesbian comment? Please put
What
that
she
on the
said? Mira
screen.
que espérate.
Put that on the screen.
Where was last night? What she did? What she said? She dodged a bullet because can you imagine having to replace everything on your bathroom counter every time he tries to turn around?
Listen,
damn.
Gosh.
I can't right now. I'm sick.
Humps in the humps in the bumps.
Oh shit, Dom K.
No! Damn!
Uh-oh.
Damn!
The gorilla has arrived.
I cannot. What he say? What up, Diva? What up, Don?
He said, "Can he ask a question?"
Go ahead. Ask a question, Puñeta. What you want to say? Let me see.
I
What
gotta
you
make
say?
I gotta make a drink, huh?
Go
I
ahead,
gotta
Papi. I just rolled up a spliff.
Oh, he must have just got here with what he asked.
um, Dom, listen, bro, you're gonna have to rewind for that question.
make me a Hennessy margarita for this shit here.
enjoy, boo. Okay, Dom, we're not gonna go through those questions again, Papito. You're really gonna have to rewind.
What question did he ask? Let me see.
¿Qué di que he said? Did you set Don up? And like, was you trying to get him out of ours?
Man, everybody knew Don was stupid as a motherfucker when he did that interview.
You know, Don
Outside the cigar bar with his dumb ass.
talking about que di que, oh, I'm a manager. No, I'm a consultant,
And
assaultant.
I went to that nigga job too. Did he work? Did he really work at the chicken shack?
Yes, he was a manager for Chicken Waffles. That is a true story.
I sure went up there. I never seen his ass. On my mama, I used to go to that one all the time in Long Beach.
BG said there was no info to get. She got in through his kids, I thought. Did I hear
What's up,
her right
Tim?
the other night? No. You're talking about through Angelo. Angelo's daughter, Isis. That's what she was talking about, mommy.
Oh, who I first started dealing with? Yeah.
Yeah, she first started dealing with Angelo's daughter, Isis. That's how she got into everything. Yes, it was Angelo's daughter.
But Dom K. Kells is sick.
Let me see. Hey, Dom what's your question? Okay, he said,
When you tell a grown nigga to call you daddy,
he
that's
said,
it.
damn, y'all going in. You better replay, boy. I just seen she was live. Yes, sir. Oh, good. All right. Predicate. Okay.
Oh
You know,
no, Indigo. Wait a minute.
get
I
it, get it.
was
I'm
in
gonna
New
have me a
York.
drink. Okay, guys. I knew
I
Booty
was
was
in New
suspect.
York, Indigo. I just was not even at the screening. Like my moves, I wasn't giving him accurate moves. That's all.
Right, exactly, Indigo. She wasn't even in New York. She's already explained that she was not
No, I
in New
was
York.
in no. I was in New York.
Oh, you were in New York, right? But you weren't at the screening. That's what it was. She was in
I had
New
to,
York, but she wasn't at the screening
I had
physically.
to, I had to say, Cash, he was tripping.
What you mean?
She did. She did. See, my brother hasn't spoken to you yet, so he might just give it to you a little bit cash. I'm
At
sorry.
what point? At what point? Because I know I was tripping a lot. So at what point are we talking about?
At what point were you not? You was
Okay.
tripping. You damn
Okay.
near,
You're
girl, you
right.
damn near, you damn near, you got kids.
I have a son.
She has a son.
You have a son. You almost went to jail, girl,
What did
behind
he?
R. Kelly ass. Nigga don't wash his nuts.
Oh my god.
What?
He said nigga
Yeah.
don't watch his
I
nuts.
can't. Nunca dije.
I
No, you're
mean,
right.
I'm just gonna put it. I'm just gonna be keep it
He's being
100.
real. He's being real with his feelings. You know what I mean?
No, you're right. I got in way too deep. But I mean, there are a lot of false narratives out there, though, to be honest. So I don't know if
Yeah,
you
she
heard me
was in New
clear
York,
up some of
guys. She
them.
was in New York, but she wasn't at the screening.
You was undercover for dude. I heard the tape when he recorded you.
I was not undercover for him. So you didn't catch the live yesterday, the other day. I'm
No,
Right,
I
right.
guessing.
didn't. I just
He's
said that.
he did.
Oh,
He
okay.
did. That's why
Okay.
he's asking you these questions. He said, "Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, no, I was not undercover for him. I actually started out dealing with Isis, which is Angelo's oldest daughter.
mate,
Yeah, I know
Then,
Isis is.
okay, then from Isis, I went to when she made the suggestion about going in undercover, I started dealing with somebody in his camp. Then I met the Savages. Then I met Dawn. So I was just all in the middle because I was actually working with a network too at the time. Like it was a lot of different stuff going on. Now, I did start to feel a way based on information that was told to me. Now, Tim cleared that up. He said he only said that because he was mad and whatever. But
right,
at the same time, me not knowing any of these people and being in the middle of all of these people, if you telling me that it's survivors and victims that's lying and these are people you supposed to be aligned with, and
right,
then I'm starting to deal with Angelo and I'm seeing a lot of stuff that ain't fucking right,
right,
But
then
you was kind of on both sides. You started.
no, but that's what
You,
I'm saying. I was in the middle because see,
right,
the thing was, and really I played it three ways if you want to add the book. But
right."
and I mean
and
it's not the best
oh,
thing
that's
to
the
say.
question I had. Yeah.
It's not the best thing. It's not like I'm proud of it, but I honestly like when I came in, my goal was I wanted to like see what was going on. Like I felt like it was a bigger story there. So if I could get in and I could see what's going on with these people, see what's going on with these people, like what's really going on, like that was my goal because I wanted to cover the story, whether it was in
Right,
a documentary or a book or whatever. So that's why I connected myself to so many people. The problem was I actually ended up getting emotionally attached and emotionally involved in the situation. That's where the real issue started.
Oh, poor
right.
baby.
Now,
It's
what
a
were you
poor
gonna ask her
baby.
about her book?
So yeah. So the book is all fiction.
Yes, she.
I mean, it seems
So
like it related to a lot of stuff, but when I wrote
yeah,
it,
it did. They related to a lot. So I bought a lying ass book 3 years ago.
Wait, look at Indigos.
yeah, you want me to give you a refund?
Look at Indigos.
You had to sign my book.
I will do that.
Cash, Cash, you a KBG agent?
I guess you could
So,
say
but
that.
why did you tell R. Kelly that he
I
shouldn't?
cannot.
He shouldn't. What did you?
Because I
Oh
was
With old
having
boy
yeah,
L.
that
Johnson.
that
What was his
that was.
name?
Daryl.
Daryl. Yeah.
Okay, now when that happened, I'm gonna be honest. It was so much stuff I had already been told. I was dealing with Angelo. A lot of the stuff Angelo was doing, I just didn't like it. I didn't understand why. Especially now that I'm thinking, okay, it's parents that's lying or it's people that's lying based on stuff that was told to me by people that's supposed to be aligned with them. So I'm like, okay, this is wrong.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What he said. But
He kicked
yeah,
me out
so
again.
I saw you disappeared.
Girl, you know I'm getting tighter and tighter.
But yeah, so that's what happened. I didn't like the stuff. I felt like it was wrong. I was under the impression that certain things was not true. So I told him. And I mean, Daryl was a fake crisis manager. He's not a real, he wasn't.
Oh yeah, he got him. He got paid.
Yeah, he got paid and then he dipped.
Not from R. Kelly. Now he got paid from
Greenberg.
yeah,
And
probably
then,
Greenberg and what's her name that did the interview?
Gail King.
Yeah, from them. I think he got paid from them to
He
set that
probably
up.
did. He probably did.
Who knows?
Because
And it was the
people
dumbest
was telling
thing.
him to don't do the interview, but his crisis manager was telling him, yeah, go ahead and do that.
And it was the dumbest shit ever. Like
He
it was
was
stupid.
stupid motherfucker.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, Tears. Yeah, and I'm trying to catch up, Tears. You damn right.
So you said he's Gail King's friend.
They was talking about you. Who channel was that? And they said you apologized to Miss Rogers. I'm like, when that happened? They was like, "Tune, you be lagging. I can't keep up with all this shit."
No, it is a lot. It is a
Tom
lot.
K said this shit gets weirder by the day. Listen, the
Right.
circus has not stopped, Papito.
Now I
It's
don't want
gonna
to see. I don't want
continue.
to see. I don't want to see you back over there on that other side channel and shit taking up for your boo no more.
Listen. Wait, who boo? Who boo? Wait. I can't even talk straight. I can't even talk straight.
He
Who's
talking about
boo?
hips.
Yeah. Did R. Kelly ever try to flirt with you?
Listen.
Uh-huh.
There no.
She's pretty.
Say
What
no.
the fuck you think?
I'm
I
gonna
know.
say no.
I'm just asking the question. I don't think nobody has anybody ever asked you that.
I mean, Larry just tried to accuse me of sleeping with the man on the last live.
It was the
So,
other day, right?
right.
Oh, did
So
he? Oh,
yeah.
girl, you done
Yes.
slept with that. You slept with that nigga.
Mr.
You be
Lies,
itching.
puppy. Mr.
You be
Lies.
itching right now.
I ain't itching. Now how about that? I ain't itching. So
You
ain't
be itching
no.
and burning right now.
Mm-mm.
Okay, look at Nanya. Look at Nanya. Look at Nanya's comment.
She said
So
yes before.
Oh yeah, so he did try to holler at you.
yes.
You
And,
and you
and
didn't
we spoke about it and we made it short.
you didn't fall for it, right?
No,
Let me
it
see.
was a lot going
Hey
on.
man, you about to
I'm
make
not
up
gonna
this.
verbalize that.
Or- Oh, now you don't want to verbalize.
No, I'm not
Hey,
verbalize.
tell a bitch. Why you don't want to tell? Just tell all time.
No, tell all time it's coming. But
Right, it's coming, Papito. Don't worry. I'll be reading the
I
book.
know
You're
it's
a
gonna. I
member.
know it's gonna be in
You're
the
a
book, but
Tune, you're a member, so you will be seeing it.
so yeah. So if you ain't itching and
I'm not
burning, so
itching.
I'll take it you didn't.
No, I
Look,
didn't. I did
Cause
not.
that
Blade
nigga,
said, shut up, Tune.
cuz got that ooh wee.
Yeah, I did not.
I'm
I did
dropping the
not.
link, Blade.
You almost had that Bumpy Johnson.
I'm so mad. They talking about this boy had my G string on. Y'all stop.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
they'd been walking down holding hands down the street, you
I'm
wouldn't know which
smoking
one
right now.
switch harder,
Let me go on mute.
Ooh, you know what? This ain't right.
Yo, yeah. Yo, Tune, you making me choke on my blood. Stop.
Ooh, mm-mm,
Yeah, we know
mm-mm.
no girls should be around girls because they're gonna end up with herpes.
Right, right.
But she choking. Is she all right?
I'm choking. Y'all
Yeah.
got me stop. I'm choking and smoking.
That wasn't me. That's Diva. I'm smoking, but I ain't choking.
I'm glad you didn't fall for the okey dog and go get some of that Valtrex 3000.
No, to be honest, like the reason that it wasn't like more interactions is because like honestly, like I was kind of like slick running from the situation. Like it was a lot of nights, like at 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. When I was in Chicago, like he'll be like, "Come to the studio, like send the address, like can you come here?" But like he didn't want nobody to know I was coming, nobody to come with me. My cousin couldn't even drop me off. Like it
Oh
was just
damn.
shit that made me very uncomfortable. So
So you went?
no, because I was uncomfortable.
I
I
was
was
gonna
like,
say.
no, I'm not.
My next question was gonna be how long was you closed up in the room?
You know what?
You heard that door closed?
I did. I did. But
They
nah,
try
that
to lock you too.
no.
Ave
I'm gonna
Maria.
say, damn.
Damn, Cash, he was woo, boy, he was close.
Let's just say you were
Don't
smarter than
mess
that,
with my
huh?
Tune.
Let's just say you were smarter than that.
Yeah, I just wasn't
Right,
sure.
right.
Because when you got people that's around him, like, of course, I heard the stuff that, people were
Mm.
saying and that was out publicly. But when you got the people that I connected with telling me, like, listen, I'm not comfortable, like, listen, this, like, you know, and that's kind of what was strange to me too, because it's like, so you want to save me, but you, like, I don't know. Let me hush. Let me hush.
What's up,
Yeah,
Chula?
you almost was part of the remix.
He said the remix.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with being bumpy after the grind.
You know what? He need to do stand up.
I
Wait,
need to ask you a
wait.
question, Cash.
He needs to do stand up.
He just said
Oh yeah, Tune is hilarious. So
that's my
is
Pisces
is
twin,
is
yo.
Hips gonna be in the book?
Of course, he has to be.
Oh girl, I'm ready. Can you just hurry the fuck up so I can read this book?
He has to be in the book. He's a huge part of me. Like,
Cash,
he has to.
Cash, I'ma find your
So
ass.
are you almost
You
finished
better
with it
give me
or
some
what?
good book that I'm not gonna sleep.
Oh my god.
I want
Yeah.
to be my face want to be in this book.
No, it will be. It will be. I'm
Yes,
sure.
yes, yes. I can't wait to.
It's
Girl.
it's not
I
that far
gotta be
off.
honest with you, Cash, because I never read the first book you wrote. I heard it
You
with
don't
Diva.
need to. You don't need to. You don't need
No,
to.
no, listen, I heard it with Diva, and I don't know a lot of them stories you said in there, babe, girl. It's hard for me to believe that they are not true
Right,
and
right. It
they're
was
just
just
made
so
up.
ironic.
I'm
I
I'm
know.
I'm being honest with you. It's hard for me to believe that some of these stories was made up because you hit shit on the fucking nose.
I know, and it was just, I don't know, it was strange for me too. Like, cause stuff that I added in there that was supposed to be just like ridiculous. Well, I thought it was ridiculous. So I'm like, oh, let me throw this in there and let me throw that in there. Like, never in a million years would I have thought like somebody would have said that before. Or, you know what I'm saying? This is something that allegedly happened. Like, I was like, well, damn, I was just adding that in there for shock value. Like, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Like this stuff was really happening. So that was always weird to me too.
Look at
It
Dom
really
K's question to you, Cass.
did he ever tell listen, I saw his tweets. They are still in his likes. He still follows that page. Like
Yeah, I seen not too long ago. It's still up
Dom
there.
K. Dom K. That question is not even for cash. Everyone knows. Everyone knows that the Savages started this shit.
wait,
The
say that again.
Savages were on BCC.
Was it BCC? It was something else.
Yeah,
Or
BBC.
BBC. BBC,
Yeah,
BBC,
yeah.
BBC.
mama.
I knew it was
They were
something.
on there
Shit.
first.
BBC. You're absolutely correct. BBC.
They started this first, honey.
Yo, they saying DVD and shit like they
Whatever.
agree.
BBC, whatever. It was one of them hoes. It was one of them hoes.
Right. BBC.
That's what kicked it off. The Savages.
Well, see, I saw well they did kick it off, but I saw the original BBC before I saw the one with them on there. The one that
Hmm.
they only released in the UK. I saw
BBC was
that
the one that started it off because they started picking it up from the complaints that they were getting.
one. Okay.
Damn, Cass, you had the whole camp trying to holler at you. Kills,
Stop it.
die.
I don't think that's. I don't know about that. Cash, you know about Dom K's question? Is it
Dom,
true that?
Dom,
Which
baby,
one?
baby boy, please stop
No,
typing.
no. She
No,
was
which I,
never part of the investigation at all.
Wait, who you talking about? Asante?
yeah,
Yeah.
he keeps she.
Well, that's who they said came to them
Ashanti
when
was
she
lying. They
stopped.
said.
But she was the one who supposedly came to them.
Right. She went to the Savages. Right.
Yeah, she told the savages what was
Right.
happening with their
Right.
daughter, but
Right.
he was lying about the shit happening to her.
Yeah.
As far as the investigation, who
Right.
started it?
It was the
But you know
parents.
what? Let me address this what Boston said. that's what kind of writer I am. But when you read the next book, you'll see that like I paint pictures for people because people kept saying like, "Well, how did it seem so vivid and so whatever?" Like, because I mean that's how I write.
Yo, Ryan,
It came out. The...
Ryan came out the bushes. Ryan came out the bushes.
So when
Ave
Kels
Maria.
so when Kels would try to come on to you to get you to come down there, was this before or after you wrote the book?
To be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you what the weirdest thing is. Um,
Or did you know already he had that ooh wee?
Mm,
Stop.
So
mm.
that kept you from going, okay.
Now we listen, Cash. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna give you respect, but we gonna ask some real questions.
No,
Right,
I see what you're
right.
saying, but no, when it came down to that, like honestly, I think he been knew I wrote the book. Like I think he knew about it the entire time, and I think he was just watching to see like what the fuck is this girl actually trying to do. Like once I started actually talking to people in his camp and stuff. Because if I show y'all like my customer log from who bought that book, like literally the first 5 people, I think like 3 of those people were from his camp. And when that book first came out, I had a metadata slip up. So everybody who downloaded
Oh,
it, it
you
said,
got a list of everybody who bought the books?
well, yeah, your back office when you have a website.
Damn, they give you the names and shit?
Well, yeah, I sold it independently, so I had to ship the books out and stuff.
Oh shit.
Well,
I paid,
I got a free copy because I'm special.
well, I paid for that motherfucker.
Yeah, I have it all back there. And people from his camp was like the first
I'll
couple of
buy
people
it.
who bought it.
I'll buy it as long as
I
the
would
book is
definitely
good
buy it. I'm sure he knows that
and it's
shit.
the truth.
Now I
What's
know
up,
on the new
Nightmare?
now
Welcome,
I know on
welcome.
the new book not to give you my new address.
Ryan, I am her Taylor. Welcome. Uh, yeah, I don't want you guys fighting in the chat. Really, like we're really just chilling over here.
Who fighting?
Dom playing Inspector Gadget.
I don't know, Ryan and K.
Look,
No
Ryan
fight.
said no, Blade. We just having a nice conversation over here.
Okay, I don't need y'all fighting. Word, we chilling right now.
Man, Don K know that nigga guilty. He
Dom K
said
is
it
not
his
about to
damn
do
self.
nothing.
He said it his damn self.
Dom K, please. Yes, there she goes. She's back.
Yes, y'all know when I do this because somebody called my goddamn phone at the wrong damn time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Listen, what the thing is with Dom K been around long enough. And we got like this little love thing back and forth with Dom K
It's a little
because
touch.
Dom K sometimes,
He's
you
smart. That's
know,
why he
he's
knows the
smart.
shit.
Don't get me wrong, he's a smart young man. However,
Exactly.
he's
Exactly.
asking some real dumb questions right now that is kind of like,
Right.
right now is not the right time to be. If you want, fine, you're great. You can ask any questions, but come on,
Right.
ask some real
Yeah.
questions.
Right.
Ask
Thank you.
some real questions,
Yeah.
please.
You're
And
really like.
Jennifer, it's no problem. I understand how you feel. You don't have to worry about it. I probably won't be on YouTube anymore after this video, so you don't have to worry about them, okay?
What?
Because I think Jennifer feels like I'm gonna snake you guys because I'm the known snake of the saga. So
I
you
know
know,
you slid.
Oh.
You
No.
have been
Listen.
slithering a little cold now.
All
she
right.
like
Listen.
He
Uh,
was
if anybody is having any contact with Cash, it's me. And Cash already, I already told Cash how I feel. She already knows where I stand. And we have a respect for each other right now as human beings, woman to woman, person to person. We're all involved. And she's chill with me right now. So I ain't got no beef with her. She ain't never did nothing personal to me. She apologized to the parents, which I think was a great start. So I commend her for doing that. And now, she's correcting her wrongs. She's admitting her shit where she went wrong. And she's being a real woman right now. So I don't see a problem with uh her being here at all. Do you guys have a problem with her?
Oh,
Nobody listen.
that's
Nobody
cool
ever
shit. I'm
listen.
glad she's doing
Cash
that.
I want to
You
been
know.
know.
Cash has been on Larry's platform. Nobody ever has had a problem with Cash.
Right.
Did we look at her sideways and
Of
question her?
course.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah, we
no,
We've
look
been
at.
dealing
no,
with, but
wait,
not
Wait,
listen, Cash.
hold on.
But
We
it
would
wait,
wasn't.
look
wait,
at
But
you
wait, wait,
sideways
wait, wait.
when.
meaning the book, the stories, your part in the stuff with
No,
Angelo.
no.
It
Wait,
wasn't.
y'all
It
know good and
wasn't you
well.
per se. Oh, let me finish. It wasn't you per se or personal.
Personal, nothing personal.
It
Right.
was none of the above. It was just, what we're doing.
Right.
That's it. And you have a right to come in here and defend yourself and
And
say what
defend.
you have to say. We have the right to ask you questions.
Right.
We're not being disrespectful, none of that. Just having a clean adult conversation. That's it.
That's it. Exactly.
But
Truth,
no,
I
no.
have
Well,
not
at
been
least I've
attacking
never
nobody.
attacked Cash.
Me either. I never attacked her either.
Well, I
No need
definitely have
to.
been attacked by a cove before.
I
That's
mean,
why I was,
I'm sorry that I mean, we've all been attacked in this R. Kelly sector
that's a fact.
one time or another, for sure. Even the ones on
I
the
kind of
panel.
attacked her a little bit when I told her she fucking up my last name.
And let me tell you something. And let me tell y'all something. As many times as I watched Tears, okay, as many times as I watched Tears, I was like, "Oh, she is eating my ass up," but I was laughing because I like the content. But I was like, "She is eating my ass up." That's why when she got on there the other night, I said, "I'm just waiting for it. I'm just
but
Oh,
you
waiting."
have to
cheers,
understand.
cheers,
You have to
cheers. Gonna
understand.
be
It's not
real with it.
personal. It's just shit. Look at what you got. Look at you and us. What we got ourselves involved in, and we ain't even know it was gonna be to this extent.
I don't think nobody did, honestly.
Right.
Nobody did.
That's
Nobody
right.
did.
The
God
So
worst
did
part
that.
is when you was over there taking up for Angelo after we found out that he was full of fucking shit and lies.
well,
And
you know
then you
that
You're
kind of
you
was
welcome,
taking
Dom.
Tears. Am
yo,
I
You
lying,
don't have
Tears?
to
You was
leave.
kind of over there taking up for him, and we was like, "Oh,
well,
this motherfucker here."
I already
that
knew
song
that
says the hips don't lie, right? But yes, they do.
they Well, I heard that song today earlier with my mother before I did this live. Stop playing. I
You
sure did.
almost
Dom K, you don't have to leave. Ain't nobody throwing you out. Who throwing you out?
Don't care. You ain't got to
¿Qué
go. Just
pasó?
ask,
hey,
ask real questions, baby.
hey,
Right.
That's
Cash.
it.
Like, what the fuck? I'm confused.
How I feel almost having a boo with a shape better than yours.
Oh,
You know what?
hola.
Yo, no comment. Comment. I have no comment about this, but
That's
Oh,
a damn shame. That nigga would have looked better in your jeans than you.
he might have. He might have.
I'm just
No,
joking.
but you
I'm
know
just
we're
what,
joking.
just
Tears?
joking,
But you know
we're
what,
just
Tears?
kidding,
That's the truth. I was in my feelings. I didn't know
Right.
that people could hear it in my voice, but I was in my feelings.
Oh,
Yeah.
we knew,
Yeah,
Cash. We knew
of
as
course.
a woman, we knew you was in your feelings, and guess what? We was happy because we wanted the truth to come out.
Her heart was broken, and I was saying,
We
well,
wasn't happy that you was
I
in
am
your
so
feelings.
sorry.
We was happy that the truth was finally gonna come out.
Yeah.
And that's all we wanted. We're here for the truth, no matter which way it comes.
So you already knew about a lot of the motherfucking lies they was over there telling from talking to him, because especially you say you was talking to his daughter, and in the court hearings we didn't hear his daughter supposedly been in Chicago with his sister, with her sister, not one time in the
Yeah, she
court
told
case.
me that story too about they jumped her or whatever. Um, she told me that story initially.
Yeah, we spoke about that too the other day on the live.
So that's, do
She
you think that
explained
was a
it.
bunch of bullshit?
To be honest, I don't know. Like
You
when
don't,
it
yeah.
didn't come up, I was curious about it. I was
That
also
would have came
curious,
up.
right, because it showed intimidation and stuff like that. So
Right.
I was kind of curious about that. I was kind of curious about and not to bring this up, I'm not trying to bash or nothing like that, but I was kind of curious as to why the suicide didn't come up, to question her mental health or whatever. I thought somebody would have used
Right,
that
I
if it was
think that's a
true.
lie too.
Um
Tears to drop the
There's
link.
a lot of shit with them that right now, since all of it started, I have just done nothing but side eyed those parents. I can't. I just can't. Like, I don't give a fuck, you know, talking about the text messages que he was
Tears, I
saying that
wasn't
that was a
here, so
joke.
I'm asking.
Saying that that was a joke. No, you don't joke with your fucking daughter like that. I'm sorry. What fucking parent is gonna be like, hee? Oh, that's your baby daddy. That's creepy. The man is old enough to be your fucking father or your fucking grandfather. Like, what? Who's joking like this? No, I
Diva,
cannot.
Diva. Tears said drop the link.
Okay, I didn't see that. Got you.
You shouldn't have deleted Brown Sugar. I don't know who that is. They say they know me.
I didn't
Is that
delete her. Who deleted them? They
somebody
did.
did?
Brown sugar. What she said?
She said
Brown
Angela
payment
sugar's
Brown?
in fact
in here. Brown
because of what
sugar's in here.
you
What they
read.
said.
In fact,
Payment in fact, I know her big difference.
Right.
So sugar, click the link.
Yeah, I
Click
just
the
dropped
link.
the link.
If you're in the bushes and you have that energy to type that in the chat, click the link. As long as you come in here respectfully, but click the link.
she ain't gonna
This
click the
what this
link.
is
Or
what this what killed me about people.
he or she ain't
Seriously.
gonna click the link.
You don't know what anybody has walked through. So how can
Right.
you say that?
Well, they say they know me. So,
That's why I said click the link.
which nobody I know be on YouTube, but
Hey, flawless mama.
Click the link. That's all you have to do, baby. Click that link right there.
What's up,
They,
Tears?
they ain't gonna click the
Oh,
link.
when she said
Yeah.
brown sugar.
Hey y'all. I feel like that whole suicide talk was just their excuse to tell the world this is why we let her go because she said she was gonna kill herself if we didn't let her go. But that wasn't
Bingo.
the case. That was not no testimony about her suicide or none of that shit. It
Right.
wasn't no testimony about her sister having a fight with R. Kelly or none of that. You
Bingo.
you would think she would have been in there, but once Armani got on the stage, everything got redacted. So whatever happened with R. Kelly and Armani, they don't want that shit out.
Mm.
Bingo.
Mm.
They was trying to protect their damn self with that
With that
statement.
whole situation.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it sounds like to me. Mm.
That
Brown
channel
sugar.
no.
Brown Sugar
Brown
was
sugar. If you ain't
created
gonna come up here, you can
March
bounce.
2021. Brown Sugar. Click the
I
link,
don't I
baby.
don't see brown sugar. That person must have me blocked or
Click
something.
the link, baby.
Yeah, I dropped that link. So
Brown
what we
sugar.
talking about? I'm trying to get to her.
That might be hips.
That's what I was
Follow,
saying.
follow cash.
That's what
Come
I
Brown
on,
was
click the
sugar.
link, baby.
Brown sugar with the hips.
Listen,
Yeah,
either you click the
follow
link or
cash.
But
you're gonna get blocked.
but no, Cash Jones, I heard it in your voice because you know how a female finds something out, even if it's about
Yes,
their
you
ex or
do.
something. You gonna hear that like what? That type of jealousy, like I heard that when
well,
you was on Salah's channel.
to me it was because we was back talking
Right.
and that was already crazy enough with everything that happened. And it was just like I first of all, I was molested. That's
She
number
said
one.
falsely convicted, ma'am.
And he knows about what I've been through.
Yeah, cause you lucky.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
lucky because y'all already know
sorry
how
to
I
hear
am
that.
with this wrench.
Y'all
You
let
lucky.
Cash talk. I can't hear.
Sorry.
No, but I've been through that and he knows that. He knows what I've been through. So to see something like that, my mind just like went to y'all know how you see something or you hear something and then you just go to having memories about this
Yeah,
moment, that moment, that moment.
everything. Yeah, everything starts to add up type
Right.
stuff. Yeah.
Right. So when I saw that, and you know what? I'm gonna keep it all the way. I'm finna keep it 1,000. Diva already know this, but I'm gonna say this. When I got on Sylvia's channel, I had actually already seen the likes. I had actually already seen the likes. I had been watching him pile them likes on for like over a week. When I first saw it, I said, "Well, is his page hacked? Is it something going on? Like, what the hell is this?" Because I knew he was liking female pictures. But when I started to see the incest stuff, I'm like, well, what the hell is going on with this or whatever? So I said, well, let me just watch. So I literally, and I know this might sound like stalking, whatever, but I literally just watched for days and days, and he kept piling them on, mixed in with other stuff and piling up. So I was like, so this is actually him really liking this stuff. And I was sick like for a whole week because I was just like, like, what is this? And then the boldness of you to
You
like
start,
it.
He is mama.
hold up. You started echoing.
Am I echoing?
Yeah,
Somebody
baby.
started
Okay,
echoing.
I'll come back. I got a call. Hold on, I'll be back.
All right.
Yeah, beat it.
Am I still echoing? No.
Big ass
Yeah, mama, go ahead,
bobblehead.
baby.
But yeah, I was looking at it and I kept looking at it day after day after day. And I was just like, so this is really him liking this stuff. Then I seen he was following the page. So I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy as fuck. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I wanted somebody to find it. I kept saying, damn, why nobody not seeing this? Why nobody not seeing this?
Oh, we
Why?
seen it months ago. We seen it a long time ago.
Yeah, I actually told Cash
But
that
it
I
wasn't that
wanted
bad. It
right,
wasn't that bad when we seen it.
Right. It was just the girls and
Yeah.
like
right,
the little
right.
porn stuff. Right. So then when she said it on her live, I was like, oh, let me get up here. Let me get up here.
Mm-hmm.
Because first of all, I knew he was gonna see this. Like I knew he was. And I wanted him to know that I seen it. I was fucking disgusted. I was fucking
Right.
disgusted.
And
And
then
then
he
when
started texting you. Didn't he start texting you?
yeah, he texted me while I was on the he did. And I just didn't even respond. Cause one thing I'm not finna do, he might have played with my head with a whole lot of shit, but some shit like this, no.
Right.
Mm-mm. And I'm not finna give you the opportunity to gaslight me. I'm not finna give you the opportunity to sit here and call me stupid or say, why is you even looking at some dumb shit like that? You know I wouldn't be like I didn't want to hear none of that shit. And
Yeah.
to me, that would have been what he would have said because you can't
Exactly.
not say nothing about it.
Because he's a manipulator. He's a lot like R. Kelly, but R. Kelly is a master manipulator. But just like he did with everybody behind the scenes, he had everybody against each other, and nobody even really talked about it until the other day on Divas Live.
Right.
I just turned it off.
To
Dude, mute
mute
yourself.
yourself. You do that all the time. Big ass.
Big head
Wait a
bobblehead.
minute, when did your ass come back? I thought you was gone. Did somebody
Shut,
call you?
Bobblehead,
shut.
put yourself on mute.
I thought you was gone.
Shut the hell up.
She
Let
watched
me
for
mute
like 3
myself. I was talking
hours.
to my sister. My apology, y'all.
Listen, on my live, I got comfortable, y'all. I got under the covers. It was cold, and I just fell asleep.
Oh man. So yeah, this dude had everybody duped. At the end of the day, he had us all duped, man.
Yep. He was playing everybody against each other so they won't find out his truth.
And then when
Right.
Larry said the last live when he said that Angelo told y'all that he was getting information from me
Yep.
and stuff like that, that was just so funny to me because I was like, well, first of all, Angelo knew that I didn't have direct access to R. Kelly. If y'all remember, Angelo said one
Shazam.
day when he was mad that he was the one who gave me R. Kelly number. So
Yeah.
how is it that you was coming to me because I had information? You knew I didn't have no direct access. You know that. And first
Right.
of all, when I did, because I'm not gonna lie, after me and the Savages fell out after New York, like when I was talking to Angela, I was like, oh, like I want to help, like because I still wanted to stay connected. So he literally told me, he was like, oh, well, if y'all go in, and he was talking about me and my cousin, he was like, if y'all go in, he was like, don't save my daughter, focus on Joy. I know what I'm doing with my daughter. So when he said that, that was
Wow.
suspect to me too, because I was like, well,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Wow.
He told you don't
He didn't
focus
want
on.
the truth to come out. All them lives, all that shit on Lifetime, that whole she snuck up to the hotel, all
Yes.
that was a lie. Y'all set up the meeting with the hotel. That shit crazy. And y'all knew his intentions. Y'all knew he wanted sex. And y'all still left your
Right.
daughters alone with that grown man. A 17-year-old. I don't care how grown Asriel act. A 17-year-old cannot handle a grown man like that. When he came at her, what was he doing? He was already eating her booty. Like what the fuck?
He
Y'all
said
y'all
he
downstairs. Y'all got y'all's daughter in this room with this grown ass man, and y'all didn't even bring her out the room. Y'all left her there. But that ain't what y'all told Lifetime though. That's what pisses me off.
right, and then R. Kelly says, "You gotta do this for me, and I'll make sure you have a career because this needs to happen right now. I need to have sex."
Right.
Are you kidding me?
How a 17-year-old gonna handle
Now,
that
what he
shit?
say? He need to relieve himself or some
Right, he
shit.
needed to relieve. I'm not. It wasn't verbatim. I'm
Yeah.
paraphrasing. Let me
Yeah.
correct myself because people out here, OMG.
Did he tell you that, Cash? Come over. He need to relieve himself.
You know what? No. You know what? I'm so dead.
Stupid.
I don't know. This whole thing has just been crazy,
Well,
honestly.
you,
And
if
I
you
got
done went,
way too deep in this.
Dom K,
Yeah.
yeah,
baby. Dom
Yeah.
K.
you blessed.
Um,
You didn't go
But
deeper. Cause you,
Cash, the fact that it was so easy for you to get into that, it's crazy as hell.
No, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right. Because it's a lot of other journalists, people who asked me, they was just like, how? The question is how. And I'm
Okay.
like, I don't know.
But all you had to do is tell R. Kelly that you had a video.
Well, no, because I hadn't talked. Well, I
All right, who
told
did you
them,
message and say that you had a video?
Julius.
Oh, okay, okay.
and we knew Julius was behind a lot of shit. We knew it because that
I
nigga
mean,
he had on
No,
Julius
he
clothes on.
asked for pictures from
uh.
everybody. He asked you for pictures, Cash.
Julius? No.
No, R.
no,
Kelly.
tell.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah,
know the nasty ass did.
when
Dom
he
K.
asked for, go ahead,
Real
I'm sorry.
quick, not to cut you off, Dom K. Diva had did a live about a day or two ago with Cash Jones on there. Watch that live. It's gonna answer a lot of your questions. Those questions
Yeah.
have been
Oh
answered.
yeah. Yes,
Those
yes.
questions
I
already been
looked for that
answered,
live
love.
earlier. I couldn't find it on your page.
Oh, because
It's
it's not
it's
under my name.
it's on Divas
It's
Live.
on
It's on
No,
Diva's
that's what I
page.
looked for it on Divas
It's
when
on Diva's Dom K Love. Watch that video. It's gonna answer them questions that you're
I
asking,
looked
okay?
for it earlier.
Hey y'all,
Yeah.
Divas.
You know what?
I'm
I'm
gonna have
gonna
to
put
drop
it in
off,
the
y'all.
title. Okay, sweetheart.
All right.
Love you, mama. Well, I'm gonna put it in the title, so
Who
that
dropped
I
off?
guess people could find it.
Who dropped off?
Cheers.
Tears.
Oh, okay. So he asked you to send some pictures, huh?
He didn't ask me to send some pictures. He literally said he needed me to send him a picture so good that a nigga who never seen me before could spot me out of a crowd. And the fact that he asked for that picture like that, I was confused. Um,
Oh,
I've never
you.
had nobody ask me for a picture like that. And I'm not trying to bash the man or nothing like that, but that's literally what he said. And I just, I never had nobody ask for a picture in that way.
Hips didn't ask you for no pictures?
Who?
Oh,
Hips do lie.
Hips.
hips too loud.
I heard what you said. I heard who you
I
said.
like what you said.
Uh,
Who?
I heard what you
We talking about Kels.
oh,
Kels, did
well,
he do
y'all was
that?
close, so you probably just
Nah,
sent him
she
pictures
can't
on them.
listen. She can't tell all right now. She gotta write the book.
Y'all was
Right,
close, so
right. Mira, mira. Wait
she
for the
probably
book.
sent
Wait for the
pictures off the
book.
rip.
Oh my
Now, I
god.
need some more. I need a little bit of tea.
And I saw somebody who came in the chat. I don't know who these people are, but I seen somebody come in here talking about Don
Mommy, the trolls are
broadcast
Yeah,
out,
shit.
baby.
no,
I told you earlier before we did this
Yeah,
live,
so
the
they
trolls
did
gonna
say
come
I
Don
out.
brought
blocked
you in,
them.
but
I blocked them already. They want to ask stupid questions. Not
it was
even. They
Hips
just
that
want to
brought
say
you
dumb
in, huh?
shit.
No, but I still just the fact that they said Don
My
brought you and
numbers
your
are going
cousin
down,
here.
Yeah,
Period.
just
guys.
because they're in
So
there
who was
telling,
it?
they
The
probably one of
Savages?
his peoples.
The Savages brought you in?
No, I first dealt with Angelo's oldest daughter.
Yeah, she
I
said that
when
ISIS.
I
She meant
first
ISIS.
was looking into
Oh,
everything, I found her on that 97 baby girl page. At first, I just wanted an interview. Like that's all. Because like Asriel's story intrigued me. Like once I like seen her singing on YouTube, I saw the stuff on 97 Baby Girl. I was like, well, why isn't her story? Like, no disrespect to the Savages, but it was just like I had heard about the Savages, but I really hadn't seen or heard about her. So I was like, well, why isn't her story out here? And when I reached out, she was like, well, how I know you're not a troll page? And I was like, well, we can get on, video chat, like whatever you need, we can do that or whatever. And then we just kind of started talking like every day. And she started telling me things or whatnot. But and she was the one who made the suggestion, like, well, why don't you try to go in and see whatever, whatever. And that was after like his publicist, his assistant, and somebody else had quit. So when that happened, she was like, well, why don't you try to go in like as a publicist, like and see if you could find out something or whatever. And I was just at first I was just like, that's fucking crazy. Like, because if all this shit is true, like if something happened to me, like who the fuck gonna save me? Like that, those were my thoughts. But when I started probing
Oh
too
man,
much,
Cash.
what
Yeah,
happened?
they were trying to use you for help.
But see, at that time I had never met Angela.
That's cold.
And when I started probing too much into the permission slip and all of that kind of stuff, she disappeared. And then when she did pop back up, she told me, like, the Clary's handle stuff the street way. Like, we're not going to go to the media or nothing. So I was just like, okay.
I'll tell you. Mm, mm, mm.
So
Uh,
that's where it started.
Sugar
And
Booger in
then,
here?
Wow.
Sugar Booger, you don't want to keep attacking
But
people kids? Yeah, where's she at? She in here? I'll drop that link for that hot bitch. What she got to say? I'm ready for smoke. ¿Y qué pasó?
damn, he was almost all the way in. That nigga, boy, Kelly, he wanted them all. Shit.
Chacho. He can't help himself. Lord. Mm. He is mm. R. Kelly is a mess, y'all. I can't say any more about this man. And his merry-go, happy-go circus of flying monkeys. It's just all over the place. Um, it is what it is at the end of the day. The supporters are going to be the supporters. I'm
So,
just glad that he is where he needs to be, and that's in jail. Unfortunately, the help he really needs, I don't think he's going to get it. Well, maybe doing group, because while you're in jail, you do get sex offender program classes, and he will be doing classes. He will be sitting in a group with a bunch of other sex offenders, and they will be talking about their offenses and what they did. And that might just make R. Kelly open up and beg for the Lord for mercy. It might just open him up. It might, unless he's, a real narcissist. And
that's not
them guys in
what's
his
going.
group, them
That's not
guys
what's
in
going to
that
open
group,
him up.
oh God, Tom.
I'm going to tell you right now what's going to open him up. If that
That's not
don't
going.
work,
That's not what's
what's
going
going
to
to
open him
open
up.
him up is them guys from that group is going to wind up bending him over and doing things to him he's not going
Yeah,
to like.
Big Buford going to open him up.
You feel me? You feel
That's
me?
what's going to open him up.
That's I'm being real, Tune. I'm being real. I understand where you was going. Trust me, because I was going right there with you, bro. Because that's the next step. That's the next
So,
step.
so Cash, did you meet any of his inner circle?
I talked to quite a few of them, honestly. A lot of people who never like spoke publicly.
Right.
I
Hey,
talked
True
to
Strong.
quite a
Bubba,
few of them.
like Bubba.
That was short lived. I mean, I really didn't see a point in talking to him. And when I initially like, cause I approached him, that was when I was initially trying to figure out like my way in, like who I was going, use
What's
to
up,
try to get.
Warrior?
What's up,
Hey,
True Strong?
hey, no, I just wanted to say something before you got off to Cash. This internet is crazy, and I just feel like you need to take Blade's advice about protecting yourself with police reports and stuff. only because you never know who's watching and you never know who's willing to do what for him.
No,
Yep.
that's true. That's
Yep.
true. That's a
Yep.
fact.
Yep. We was talking about that behind the scene, me and her. So don't
Yeah,
worry,
that's a
she's
fact.
doing what she needs to do, yo.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I don't know. I was thinking about that
Trust
almost.
me, I'm pretty sure y'all heard me a long time ago with the almost getting ran off the road and the following and the craziness. Like, I
And
don't know if y'all
flyers
thought I
and
was making it up, but yeah.
Oh, for real?
that's too much.
Yeah. People that showed up to my house 6 o'clock
Chica,
in the
listen.
morning
Whoosh.
with a pipe behind their hand saying, "Can you
Mm,
come out to my car?" Like, it done been
mm.
plenty of stuff that done
Y'all,
happened.
y'all better leave my cousin alone.
You know what I'm saying? That's
All
just not
kind of
making
stuff,
it. She
My
man.
Cash
cousin.
Jones. Yeah, yeah. Her last name is Jones. That's Toon's cousin. Stop.
Yeah.
That's like let me see. Fat Boy is related to Larry. Larry's also related to Ashanti McGee, right? You
Yeah.
related to Cash Jones because y'all both have the same last name, right? Right. Who else is related? Levi's the cousin, right? Right. We got another R. Kelly sister. Ugh, so now there's three. It's just the family keeps growing.
Yeah, the family keep growing.
This is all crazy, but I'm gonna go. I just wanted to say that because I don't know. I was thinking about it for a while, and I don't know. Something just told me to say it.
No, mommy, I was talking to her earlier today, honey, about all that shit.
No,
Before
but
we
thank
did
you
this
for that.
live, we
Thank
did
you for that.
speak. Yes.
I'm going back in the chat.
All right,
You and
mama.
you and
Thank you,
Atlas got
sweetheart.
me. You and Atlas got me on my
So
100
now it's the Sugar Brown. Then
She's like, we got her on 100, baby. I love you.
device. Me too.
so first it was brown sugar, now it's the Sugar Brown.
I noticed that.
Yes, Sugar Brown. Sugar
Same
Brown
picture.
is
It's the
with
same
us.
picture, ain't it?
Sugar Brown is with us. She has been my subscriber since day one.
But was that the same picture as brown sugar? Wait a minute.
No,
No,
the colors look similar, but the picture was different.
no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. That's our girl, Sugar. That's our girl, Sugar Brown.
But yeah,
That's our
trust
tea.
me, I thought about that, especially now since I'm just freely saying shit and I've never really freely said all this stuff before. I'm
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
What you think
Definitely gotta
about
take
what you
steps.
think about Sharon Wimbush?
Honestly,
You think she was doing more than just grilling cheese?
Kedike Nut Bush.
look, honestly, I don't think about her. The only thing I've ever thought about her, honestly, and this might be a selfish thought, but I always wonder why she has never said anything about me. Like whether bad, good, she's never. Like it seemed like she done mentioned everybody under the sun,
She
but
don't
I've
know
never
nothing
seen
about you,
her
mama.
say
That's
anything.
why. She don't know nothing about you.
Yeah, but still, judging by her other videos, and I just would have thought she would have said something.
Oh, she gonna make a video today.
You think
She
so?
killed me. She killed me when she said how many times he had sex with the girls a day and shit like that. Like she know. Like you counting his calories and his nuts, huh? Yeah.
She's nut counting.
Yeah. A nigga bust 3 nuts today. Took
Wepa.
in took in 800 calories. She counting all that shit.
He got like 5 more to go.
Yeah.
I can't. Man,
Did
when's it
Larry go
supposed to
live
be?
with? Did
Right,
Larry just go
somebody's going
live,
live.
He's
or did
supposed
he?
to go live at 10:30. I saw somebody say earlier.
Yes, yes,
Somebody said
yes.
Adams was already live,
Oh,
and
Atmos was live, right? Atmos was live, or is he still live? All right, listen,
Wasn't
guys.
Atmos over here?
Yeah, he was. That's what I'm saying. When did he go live? What? Big- Rocket
Adams
said.
the goat McGee.
Look what Rocket said.
What does Larry say? Is it scheduled alive? Because I don't want
I
to
don't
click
know. I
on it.
didn't see no schedule.
He
Right.
scheduled it. It says, I'm
Let me see.
scared and this attorney has my life. Wait, what? My life is on the line
Oh hell no, Larry. What?
at 10:30.
Yeah, we'll see. He got to be bullshitting about something.
He said, I am being threatened by R. Kelly as his lawyer. I am afraid and I am being lied on with information from Sharon Wimbush, who has
Yes, this is a fact. He's being fucking lied on. Lied the fuck on. Going off of some stupid YouTube defense because R. Kelly ain't got no real fucking defense. And the fucking judge is gonna say denied. But next. We
Man,
still got 13 days.
man, the feds know everybody who got something to do with this shit. Man,
They surely do.
they know Larry ain't did shit with none of this shit.
Come on, man. They fucking harassing him, man. He should
They
be
just
suing
want they just
somebody.
want to see Larry back
Larry,
in
you need to
jail.
fucking sue somebody, bro. Word up.
Hell yeah, I sue the
Word up.
shit out of her.
Word up.
She counted that 10,000 out on live. That should be mine and
Right,
more.
right. She got a lot of money. Why don't you get R. Kelly a real fucking defense, bitch?
Right. She ain't put
Yeah,
no
bitch.
money
I'm
into it.
calling you a bitch. Yup, yup.
She
I'm
tell them
threatening you
she
with
tell
my
a
mouth by
motherfucker to send
calling
him.
you a bitch. Yup.
She
Okay,
tell
well,
everybody to
I'm
send
not
him money.
calling you bitch.
Not you, Cash. You good, sis. Don't worry about that shit.
Look, I don't have a problem with Jennifer, so
Cash is not involved.
let me just
Cash is
say.
not involved. Do not
All right,
involve this lady.
I'm done with my question. I just wanted to ask you about all your booze and shit.
I didn't have no booze. I didn't have no booze.
Yeah, bulls. Yeah, R. Kelly sector niggas. Damn near the king. You almost had the king. We gotta
I
take her
did
to the.
not. I did
Hey,
not.
Diva, we gotta take her to the king.
Oh shit.
She
Oh
up.
man. We're gonna take her to the king. Hold up, espérate.
Don't take me there.
No,
Don't
no, we
take
won't
me
take
there.
we won't take you there, honey. We
Look,
won't take
don't
Yeah,
take me there.
Let's just fuck it. We just fuck
we gonna
I don't
take
even think
you.
it was that. I really feel like that man just was like, "Who the fuck is this bitch for real? Let me get close to her so I could keep her ass where the hell she
Mm.
need to be at bay." And I feel like that's what that was.
Yeah, he was trying to keep you at bay. He was trying to make you his bay.
Cause he probably was like, "This bitch in too much of my motherfucking business. She turning up everywhere."
Ave Maria. Ave Maria. OMG. Well, guys,
That
let
nigga.
me end this so that we can. All right, Tune dropped out. Let me end this, guys. Cash, I love you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you for having me and letting me say my piece.
You're welcome, Mamita. Always, if you do, I'm here for you. Like I said, we could talk behind the scenes. You already know you got my number. That's what it is. And yes, protect your neck. You already know. And fuck all these goddamn monkeys, these flying monkeys. And I mean it in the enabler sense, not a derogatory sense. Because I love my brown and light skinned sisters. We are all alike. I'm Caribbean from America, and that's just what it is. Okay? So I don't want to hear that bullshit either about me being racist or none of that bullshit, because that's all bullshit, because I probably got relatives darker than you. Trust me. I got relatives darker than I got relatives darker than you. Okay? Don't go there. Okay? Cuz you'll be like, "Oops. Oops. Let me shut the fuck up. Don't make me get my cousins cuz that's not happening." Right, one color, one voice over here. You heard? Yeah. And don't forget, guys, make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. All right. Thank you very mucho, darlings. And y'all already know, for those who are on the replay, please leave your comments in the comment section. Make sure they're respectful. They'll stay there. If not, blockly, block, block. Okay? Cash, thank you, sweetheart. Love you mucho. Smooshies. And guys, thanks for coming. Make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget, y'all. And Diva's out. Peace.